So, starting this session, you guys last session looted the lair of a young blue dragon, rescued three people inside its lair, and found a couple interesting things there, things that shouldn't have been there, and went back to your inn. After bringing back one of the people you found, the owner of the inn pulled you all aside and asked you to have a small conversation with him. He warned you that you guys have pretty much been unknowingly dealing with some very dangerous people. He revealed to you all that he himself was a ancient dragon and recommended that you all make haste out of the city. We pretty much ended the session with you guys talking about that information and deciding on what you were going to do. So, I believe you had all gone to bed, or you were heading to bed when we ended. So you were all at the table, full of food and alcohol. What would you like to do?
I'd like to go up to my room and start copying down Detect Magic into my spellbook.
Okay.
I would like to go to sleep.
I'm gonna ask Mistress to hang back with me and Aladdin.
And before I go to sleep, I'd like to turn my weapon into like a warhammer and use it to wedge the door shut, so it can't be
Easily
So it'll
done.
be harder to push open if I'm asleep.
Wait. Do we have our own rooms, or am I still sleeping?
No,
in
you
your
all have your own rooms in this inn. There's
Okay.
plenty of rooms here.
Okay.
And the mist just like, what the?
Trying to get to bed with it.
Alexa!
Alexa, open up!
Open the
I want the kitty cat.
Guess I'll sleep on the table with Aladdin.
No, Mistress will just make Val the little spoon.
So
Good luck with that.
Sol and Exa make their way to their rooms, Exa barring the door behind him. Val is left at the table. Aladdin may or may not be conscious at his seat, but
That's fair.
Val did ask Mistress to stay behind.
So, I would like to make a few things very clear, Mistress. We're in danger. Great danger. These people are relentless, and they will find us most anywhere we go, and they will more than likely kill us. Unless we get out right now. So, if there's anything you would like to do in your life before you die, I would recommend sorting it out now. Or leaving. And I don't say that because I don't want you around. I think we all need you and we all appreciate everything that you bring, but this is sort of our last chance. We either get out right now, or there's no turning back.
If we go to Port Damali and we find who you want to kill, is that going against the Myriad?
Imagine so. I don't think my old quartermaster is caught up with them, but I didn't think the Myriad. And he looks around furtively as he says the name. I don't think the Myriad. I didn't think they were involved in anything, but you know they have their tentacles everywhere. I don't think he's involved. No.
But we think that the monastery that Olodem is from is connected.
I believe they're one and the same, yes. I glance over at all of them. Is he unconscious?
all of them. Are you asleep in your chair, or are you listening to all of this?
I'm pretty drunk at this point.
Hello.
I feel like
Trey.
I'm still.
Okay.
He's a little dizzy, but he's there.
Do you nod at my assumption?
I am just drunk and not paying attention.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm staring at the space between the both of you.
I believe they're one and the same, if not connected.
So can we not finish what you need to do so that things are addressed and then we split up? If
That-
so be, at that point you're on a ship, right?
No. After I kill my quartermaster, I'm done. I had plans, I had wants and wishes, but at this point, if they are after me, if they have my name, at this point I'm going to kill as many of them as I can before they kill me, and that's it. And I'm alright with that. I'm going to kill my quartermaster first, but... And you're welcome to come along. I don't think that is too much, but... I just wanted to make it clear that if there was anything you wanted to accomplish, if you wanted to get out now and hide, I could help you do that, but if we keep going, if we keep making a name for ourselves and angering them, they're going to come after us.
So say they do that. And you all hide. And I go back home. Why don't you go with me? Why don't you all go with me? Sure, the Feywild is unique and scary and strange. But I think I know it a little bit more than they do.
Have ties in the Feywild? I would be astonished. I don't think I could be more terrified than I am now, but I can't believe they could reach that far. Surely they can't reach that far.
Even if they did,
I'll be honest,
it'd be hard to pick the exact time that we do, that we enter in.
you're far beyond what I understand at this point.
So, say we...
Shrugs and, like, I don't know anything about this. If you think it's a good option, then
So say we finish Port Damali. Say we check out the monastery for all of them. Say we make a name for ourselves and get some unwanted attention. Why don't we just escape? We escape to the Feywild. We enter it in at a particular time. We sit in there for a week. We come out. It might be years after this, and they've forgotten about us. Might be days before we all met.
okay. I'm not going to think about that. If it's that easy, sure. It's
All I'm saying is there's a way out.
If we,
If you all want to go.
My instinct is not to run, but it's a good thing to have in our back pocket, I suppose, if it's that easy.
If we come back
You're drunk.
at a time,
You're
I'm
drunk.
drunk.
if we come back at a time before
That's
we did
drunk
any
again.
of this, then we've done it all for nothing, right?
We try it again. We try better.
How would that work if we haven't met yet?
Soul wants to rush down there and be like, okay, guys, that's not how time works. So,
This is how chronology works. I've studied it. I know it.
this is how chronology works. It was the other one I could have chosen.
I picked the wrong one,
This is how
guys.
gravity works, guys.
This is how gravity works. I take an apple, drop it. All right, bye, guys.
Good night.
How does time travel work? Soul runs down with an apple. I've figured it out.
I'm so happy. JR is so happy. Anywho, continue conversation.
I suppose now is the best time to tell you. There is no good time to tell you, but while we're on the subject of traveling through time and planes and things that are beyond my understanding, Aladum, the notebook we recovered from the Dream Eater, do you remember the translations and... Well, there were notes on all of us. And there were notes on you?
I'll dig through my back. It's not really a backpack. I'm digging it out of my sash around my waist.
My sash.
Your man purse.
Well, I mean, it's my
Fanny
cloak
pack.
of protection that has been modified to be a sash.
Yeah.
Do you want me to resend you the note, Trey?
Yes, please. I'm looking for it.
I got it. I
I'm
already got it.
looking at it. I'm looking at it in our DMs, Trey.
I just
It's
sent. I
like
just
a-
resent it to him.
Slowly flipping each page in notebook.
It's like the third message in me and Trey's DMs. Or the third most recent.
Oh, shit. It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I spent forever trying to find it, and it was right there. I was searching through me and Jake's DMs. I even went to me and Chris to make sure somehow she didn't have it.
You can always just ask.
It's
I knew I
literally
had it.
like, he pinned a message, and then above that is a message he sends me, and above that is literally the entire thing.
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't
Um,
know what that's like, just having very short conversations with people.
Well, that's
I-
what my problem is with Jake, is that it's constantly everything, but with Bo, it's like,
Yeah, you and Bo don't play Rainbow Six Siege 4 nights a week.
you
We
don't.
don't. So there were notes on you and
Yes, I got them.
really your family. You got them?
I got whatever all of them told me.
So you... Right. So your family...
Hold on, before you start, I want to specify what all of them had said to me.
Yes. What exactly did all of them tell you?
He said that it was about the Shark Festival.
Yeah, you were sent
that
to
the-
start...
That the time that I was sent out was much later than intended.
Is that all that he told you?
Was there something left behind?
We didn't want to tell you then because we were in danger and we weren't sure where we stood.
I'm staring you the fuck down.
He's very purposely not looking at you.
I'm still staring you down.
But
So we're still in danger.
You feel eyes burning into the side of your head, Val.
we are still in danger, but things have changed. There are rumors of your family in the north, near the mountains where Aldam's monastery is.
Which we're not going to.
I agree. I do not think we're capable of taking on this monastery. I don't think we stand a chance in the nine hells. And we didn't tell you because it is rumored to be very close to the monastery, and at the time when we were involved, we didn't think it was best to go in that direction. And it's just rumors. But the entity assumed at first that they came through much later, but it was actually much sooner than you. I don't
But
know
also,
how.
it was important enough for him to write down.
Yeah.
Are you trying to convince me to stay? Or to
I'm
go
not
back home?
trying to convince
Because
you to do anything. I'm simply
you-
telling you that there are rumors that your family are here, or some of your family. I don't know anything about your family, or how long they may have been there, here. Time is weird. All I know is what some creepy fuck wrote down in a journal and all of them translated for us. But if there is anything you would like to accomplish before the syndicate kills us,
well, before that, nothing. Now, yeah, I'd like to see my family.
I don't think it's a good idea to go anywhere near that fucking monastery.
No. The only person here that even has a chance against me would be Val. And I can count probably 10 people at that monastery that could take me in their sleep.
How long has it been since the Dream Eater?
Give me 1 second to pull the calendar.
I'm thinking like a week max. Or something.
Quick math, no, more than that. 4 days. You guys pretty much immediately left Broken. You went to Oath, back to Broken Bank. 4 days, 2 days spent in Nicodranus, 2 days, 6 days, probably about like near 15 days. Probably about 2 weeks.
Dude, that's the whole last fortnight.
Yeah.
Wait, is Matt's calendar a 7 or a 10-day?
7.
Okay.
Oh, a fortnight.
It's a whole fortnight.
Everything's coming up Fortnite.
Poggers.
From upstairs, faintly, we hear poggers.
While I'm copying a spell
I'm
down.
pulling up the actual calendar, but my quick math says 15 days.
Val
Yeah,
immediately goes into a rage and throws a javelin through the second floor.
Soul is dead.
Yes, it's 16 days tomorrow. Yeah, 15 days actually. I was right.
Okay. That was just for my next sentence.
Yep, I
was
figured.
needed. So you both keep this information from me.
Temporarily, for your protection and safety.
The conversation we had earlier, the dragon, had that never happened, would you have ever told me?
Yes.
When?
We had every plan of telling you. We don't know when. When it was.
When it was convenient?
No,
when
we
your
were
stuff
strong
was
enough
done?
to go near the monastery without dying. We're not going to let you go somewhere close to the monastery and get yourself killed before you can even reach your family. When we were strong enough. When we thought we stood a chance.
Yeah, when we thought we had the stomach to tell you that the family that we killed in that forest might
Was a
still be
dream.
alive close by.
The dream might be based on reality.
What's the plan?
My plan is to go kill a Goliath named Barn. After that, I don't give fuck all about what we do. I'm a dead man walking, as far as I'm concerned.
Hey, don't say that about yourself. I believe in you.
Poggers.
Ding. Hi, I'm Cord, the Storm Lord.
Achievement unlocked. Speak to deity.
Don't mind me, just listening to this fun convo.
I'm gonna possibly make that Chord's voice now if it ever comes up. Hi guys. Val, you have to learn to
That's
control.
what she does.
Val, you have to learn to control your rage and
Strong,
use it.
badass, like deep rumbly voice. He's really just a dopey Eeyore. That's all.
He's just this massive titan with storms in his beard, lightning striking through his skin, and then he says, "Hey guys."
Just the dopiest floppy ear.
I'm gonna look up the
snorting.
Grog speech to Keyleth about controlling your rage and just say that verbatim in that voice.
Hey guys, it's me. Cord. Okay, continue.
I'm only telling you this now because I feel like if we continue on the direction that we're going, they are going to track us down and they're going to brutally murder us, and I'm okay with that because it means I'll get to kill a few of them along the way. After I kill a barn, I'm done. There's nothing more that I can hope to accomplish aside from killing a few bad people.
You're a captain?
DM laughs.
Damn, you fuck off.
What about your captain?
He is set to be executed on Civilization Day, and there's not a hope in the world I have of freeing him from one of the most secure places in Nicodranus.
Pretty well for you guys.
He's going to be hanged for the sole crime of not living his life in the manner in which the Concord deems it correct to live. And there's not fuck all I can do about it.
We have a way out. If the others will agree to it.
The others will.
Have a way to go and hide, yes, but
At least.
I mean,
Spend a week in the Feywild, and we have a way out.
Can you control the time?
There are people in the Feywild that have better control of it than I do.
If we can go back in time, we can stop your family from traveling through, we can prevent so many things. We could stop the mutiny aboard my ship, we could maybe get a head start on the Myriad. I don't know about Sol and Exa. I don't know the feelings on this. I feel like Exa has nothing left to lose, but I do want to make sure Sol understands that, you know, this is a dangerous path with an inevitable end.
I know her.
But I wanted to make sure you understood it too, and I felt like we owed you the information that we knew at this point. It's still, I don't believe, safe for us to go, but at least you know now.
If we live long enough to become strong enough to get anywhere close to the monastery, you both agree to come.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm just here for the ride, alright?
Does that ride include finding my family.
They need to be found, right?
They're still here, yes.
So we'll figure that out when we get there. Alright, I'm gonna down this drink. There.
You are out. Like I
Arrow
would
goes
like.
backwards, I'm on the floor.
Alden, what numbers? Okay. Does anyone have a blanket for him? He'll be alright.
Yeah, I'm right next to the fireplace. I'll be fine.
That's true.
The
Is he flammable?
the owner's wife will come by with a blanket and just prop him up against the wall and put a blanket over him. And just shake her head and walk away.
I'll hold out my wrists. And unless you spoke giant, you wouldn't understand them. But they're the leather wrappings around her wrists. And they're her... It's the code of her clan. And there's 5 pieces of that code. And on one of them, it says the tribe's honor is above your honor. And right now, Mistress feels like this is her tribe. There's another one that says, give 1,000 for nothing. And so she is going to give all that she can for her tribe. That answers your question if Mistress is staying or going.
Any fancy tattoos? I don't have any creeds or codes. But in the revelry, you quickly learn your ship is your family, your crew is your family, and if you do not stick up for each other, you will die very quickly. You look out for each other, and they look out for you. And for now, at least, this is my crew.
Alden lets off a soft snore in the background.
I want to pour a beer on him really badly. It
Can
just
we
seems
stick
to
his
be.
hand in some warm water?
I'll do you one better. Down my drink and excuse myself with my mug and come back. And the mug is full now.
Oh no!
I'll down my drink, walk out with the mug, come back with a now full mug, and set it on the table and drop his hand into it.
What?
Alden, you rolled a nat 1. You are so unconscious, you don't even know.
Bruh.
Uh,
I literally
Alden, make a
pissed your pants.
Wait, you're just putting his hand in it, right?
Yeah, just his hand.
Alden, make a con save for me. 17, he doesn't piss himself. But his
Yeah.
hand is covered in your piss.
You hate to see it.
He's gonna wake up and there's gonna be a mug full of an unknown liquid.
And I'm probably gonna drink
And he's probably gonna drink it.
It's gonna be up to him.
And let's be honest, shitty beer tastes like piss, so...
It really does.
Guys, I gotta go.
Are you okay over there, JR?
I'm fine. Wait, why is it a
Upstairs, so
+6?
He has Ring of Protection and Cloak of Protection.
Oh,
Protections.
He's buffed his AC and saving throws.
nice. Oh.
Drop his hand into it and just grin and go upstairs.
Also, I do realize I could have re-rolled that nat one. I just didn't want to.
Oh no, it was on par for how the day's gone.
It's thematic.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
I don't want to go to my room though. I'm going to go to the room that we rented for what's his face? HP Bancroft.
Oh, you're gonna go to Harold Banaford's room.
Yeah, but I'm not going to go in it. I'm just going to prop myself up on the ground next to the door and sleep.
You do so.
If he tries to sneak out, he's going to open the door and I'm going to fall.
Yep. I mean, just thematically, these rooms do have windows. This is the
Do
first
they?
floor.
I thought we asked about that.
No, this is the first floor. All of these little ones do have small windows.
Oh, okay. I thought we had asked about that when we got here and we didn't have windows.
No, these ones do. I believe it was the other shitty inn you stayed in the town before that doesn't.
Well, in that case, I'm going to open the door and walk in and climb in bed with him.
He is asleep. He is very disturbed at the 6'11" orc who spoons him.
No, not
Yeah.
spooning. Like, back to back, we're doing the whole bunk mate thing.
Yep. Okay.
No, make sure you're a seatbelt.
No, not doing that.
You walk in.
Val has no qualms about climbing in bed with random people. He's had to sleep with people before.
You walk in and you don't disrobe, but you take off your greatsword and some of your other things that are uncomfortable to sleep with and set them against the wall, and he makes eye contact with you the entire time as you set the greatsword against the wall. And you just smirk at him nicely and crawl into bed with your back to his. And you can't see it, you can't feel it, but you can imagine he just became drenched in sweat. And any thoughts of possibly, going to sleep early and waking up early to try and get away from you guys completely just vanished from his mind.
Yep. As I get settled into bed, I just tell him in a pretty, non-threatening tone, we're very dedicated bodyguards.
You hear an audible gulp, and he's like, much appreciated. And he's gonna try and sleep. Mistress,
Look.
you are the last one awake.
Word from upon high, good luck.
Oh, good luck,
Good luck, buddies. Are
Hold
you
on.
okay?
This server's shitting itself again.
Kind of like
Go ahead.
me, am I right, guys?
Discord
At the
Same
fucked over.
time.
Discord fucked over Carl, that's all.
1 second, I'm gonna feed my dog.
I was gonna let it ride how it is and just grab everybody manually. So hopefully it won't take too long.
Yeah, what's sleep to Bo on a Sunday night?
I mean, we're gonna be streaming for another 2 hours.
Yeah, that's fair.
Saying.
Anyway. She
Ben, check your
is.
Sorry, Mistress going.
I don't get DMs.
You don't have a reason to get DMs right now.
She's going to. I don't think I have anything that takes an exorbitant amount of time to cook. Other than an hour. Yeah.
Is this the next one?
No, she still hasn't
Oh.
slept yet.
Is the room that Val is sleeping against on the same level as, would Mistress see?
Oh yeah, you
Val?
all are on the first floor. You see him go inside a room that is not his, which you would know you got for Harold Manifold, and he doesn't come out.
I'll head to my room, miss the kittens, and go sleep.
And you do. You mostly get a very peaceful night rest. Val with, cuddling up with somebody who's probably drenched in sweat by the morning. Aladim sleeping slumped by a fireplace, his hand in piss. But you all wake up the next morning, well rested, you can take a long rest, and the day is yours. What are you all doing?
Fix my hand, or my hand is in.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Nate, you just woke up. You'll probably roll a con save to see if you're hungover. No, you staved off. You feel a little groggy because of that nat 1, but no, not like a pounding hangover.
Well, hair of the dog, I guess.
Now, would all of them know that this is piss? I'm gonna leave this to you.
Wisdom save to see if I smell it beforehand.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Your passive perception's only an 11.
It
Yeah,
smells like piss.
yeah, it smells like piss. As you bring it to your nose and it touches your top lip, and you immediately catch a scent of piss and move it from your mouth.
I know exactly who did this.
It was
Soul.
It was teamwork between X and Soul.
Well,
Classic.
time to go find Val.
Val is not in his room.
I'm gonna be kicking down doors, dick in hand, ready to piss.
No.
I'm being on Val.
Oh no.
Go to Val's room. Meantime, I come out and go downstairs. Or I guess
No,
there's no stairs.
yeah.
But I come out and
Wait,
Go to the
I'm gonna
field.
say this. Aladdin would probably get there first. So, Aladdin, you enter a room, and you see Val. Val, make a deck saving throw for me as Aladdin's about to piss on you.
say
With advantage,
You see it
danger
coming.
sense.
Can it be Dex versus Dex?
With
Uh,
advantage, danger sense.
No, because I think this other
is
outcome
high
is much
danger.
funnier.
I'm out of bed at this point.
This
Like,
is high.
I would say you're
danger.
probably-
Right
I was gonna say you're probably sitting at the edge of bed getting up, because I really want
I mean-
you to dodge this and him to piss.
Val's usually awake before me.
Yeah, that's fair. I was gonna say I really want him to just piss all over Harold.
Oh, Harold.
Dex versus Dex.
All right, I would have gotten out of
standard
bed and got
defense.
everything strapped, and now I'm sitting on the edge of the bed, getting shoes
Yeah.
on. He walks in. Do you walk in dick in hand?
Yes, I'm going down this hallway, dick in hand, looking for you.
Mistress,
How?
as
Hold on, I have a question. How free has everyone been so far with the bodily functions and showering and
this is probably
have
the
all
most.
the boys just jumped in the lake together naked and everyone's seen everyone's
I'd
bit?
assume not.
Everything.
Soul on no.
I'm figuring Exa has probably done this in front of everybody because of lack of
Exa
social.
Exa has a cloaca.
And no genitals.
Oh boy.
As has been well established.
Okay, What about
Jesus Christ.
Val and all of them.
Val has no shame, but he would be modest around Mistress just out of politeness.
I'm just pissed right now.
So he's sexist.
Okay, continue,
I'm
Dave.
kidding. I'm kidding.
I just wanted
So we're
that
gonna do,
imagery.
we're gonna do it this way. Dex check from Aladdin because of your stupid high dex. What's yours, Dex?
Well, that's why I'm not going to do a save, because my regular Dex throw is lower than my Dex save.
Yeah, your dex save is plus
Versus
10.
save,
That's
I have advantage.
Dex check versus Val's dex save.
At advantage because of danger.
Yes,
Val wouldn't dodge this.
he would just take it.
You walk in, dick in hand, he knows what's coming. It's tit for tat. You
Okay.
walk in, it's sitting
All
on
of
the
them,
bed.
I
It's
still
just a
want
matter of
I want the dex check because of aiming.
yeah. It's a matter of do you get me or do you get me and the rich guy next to me?
You with an 18, you can choose. Do you also piss on Harold?
I'm just pissing.
What?
I'm just pissing.
I wanted to be clear about this. I'm just pissing.
So Val, you've been up, and
I'm gonna
Harold.
roll a d3, right? 1 is just Val. 2 is just Harold. 3 is both.
Okay. I will leave it to the dice.
That 3-sided
Do not pee on
dice.
Harold. You pee on both?
Both, baby.
So Val, you're tying your boots and the door gets kicked in and you look up and you're like, what's up? And you just see all of him holding his dick, walking into the room, and you're just, yeah, this is coming. Harold, on the other hand,
And it's that first pee after drinking a shit ton.
Oh yeah.
and Harold is a noble,
It's-
and he's a prick.
Dark orange, like the leaves on the trees in Maine this time of year.
And Harold is not wanting to get out of bed because he's used to sleeping in. And you've been like, dude, you need to get up. You need to get up. And then all of a sudden, all of them comes in and pisses all over both of you. Surprisingly a bit for his small bladder.
Shake off the arm that it caught on Harold and look over at him and go, I told you you needed to get up, man.
What
That
the
was every
fuck?
morning.
Oh,
Don't complain about it. I gave you 30 minutes of warning.
I need a bath. And he just like gets up and like does that walk where he doesn't want to touch himself. And he just starts screaming once he gets to the main room of I need a bath.
Is there a bathroom in the place?
Yes, there is a bathhouse in this place. It's on the second.
Oh, I
He
love
goes
it.
to the
Olive.
bathhouse. I'm already taking a shower. I'm like, sorry, man.
Sorry,
It's
occupied.
taken. I'm gonna be in here for a while, so get used to it.
I'll just give all of them a nod and raise my hand for a high five as I walk by.
Yeah,
Wait, you raise your hand or lower it?
Well, lower it.
he like parries off of 12 walls and jumps.
Now the important question:
Shadow
do you high five him with the same hand you were holding your dick with?
No, the same hand that was in the glass of piss.
Okay.
Okay, good, because I was high fiving you with the hand that you pissed on.
You guys exchange each other's piss.
This is, I just like to say,
A bro handshake.
possibly the worst moment.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the
I've decided this is the worst moment I've played,
And I've had a hand in this.
and I
No,
was
all of them
just-
had a hand in it.
True, true.
Jake,
I was
you
just
were
trying to
gonna-
copy a spell and take a
You
shower.
were saying something about mistress before I asked about everyone's modesty.
Oh, you're getting ready for the day, and you see all of them kick open the door, just dick in hand, make eye contact with you, and then go on to the next room.
You're not
Can
the
I
one I was looking for.
Follow all of them to where he's
I
going
would-
and
well-
then just watch from the doorway.
100%.
Oh, you're one of those people.
I'm a
100%.
Wow, she nasty, huh?
You.
She...
So all of them
Guys,
goes
if
to Val's
Ashley
room.
wasn't already engaged, she is now.
You had my curiosity, now you have my attention.
So you see all of them kick in your door, dick in hand, make eye contact, move to the next room, kick in that door, which is what Val should have been staying in, but he's not. Kick in the next door, and you see him enter the room, and as you peer across the corner, you see him take a right turn to the bed, piss all over two people, you hear screaming, Harold run out of the room past you, and you see Val and all of them high five.
So I'll just shake my head, just like under my breath, say, boys, and then go start breakfast.
That's sexist.
Jeez, I hate
Accurate,
to
but
see it.
sexist.
Hey, what's for breakfast, little mama?
Jeez.
Now the important question, do Val and all of them take time to go wash themselves off?
I am actually looking for Exa. Like, is Exa following Mistress out the door? Or
Exa?
when I get down, do I see Exa or Soul?
Soul said he's in the shower already.
I'm in the shower.
Yeah, so I don't see him.
I assume Max has probably just gone to eat breakfast at this point. He's probably just in the main room. He
Yeah.
doesn't need to shower, he just uses his brain.
Yeah, I'll sit down next to you.
Soul doesn't need to shower. He also has prestidigitation. He just wants to.
You know, nothing beats a hot shower.
Yeah.
Hey.
And this is
sometimes-
probably the last place you'll be with a decent hot shower for like a while.
Exa,
Soul showers are very hot because he has fire
Can I
resistance.
join Soul in that shower? It's a communal stall, right?
Excuse
It's
me?
like there's a male bathing room, and there's definitely probably 2 or 3 showers that are being used. Soul is in one of them.
Shower time.
You come on in, bud. It's scolding.
There's also a nice center chamber that, like, after you shower, you go and sit in type of bath area in the middle of the
that's
room.
nice.
But
Yeah. Also, things being scalding does not bother me. I was raised literally on a volcano.
he's not
Oh,
wrong.
true.
He doesn't have fire
It's-
resistance, but hot water is something he is very accustomed to. Very hot water.
True,
Yeah,
true,
natural steam vent hot water
Yeah.
is what we bathe and drink. Which
Good
is not
times.
as pleasing as you would think.
true. Classic all of them move right there. Is there an adjust? Is like the main room is like a sauna, right?
So the main room is just a giant bath in the floor, very nice, like stone inlaid, that's magically heated. And
That
the
sounds better than a shower.
yes, but it's usually used for after you clean the filth off you.
Yeah, I don't know that.
All of them would. That's
Yeah.
very monk practice. Whether you respect it or not is up to you. But there is like 3 showers on the side that people use to wash themselves off in first that do have some sort of magical temperature control.
I'll at least get a nice rinse first. I'll get this off.
So are you literally entering the same shower stall as Soul?
Hey man, come on in.
Okay, he offers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
one shower with the other, just making your rounds, man.
You are
The
getting
homies.
very familiar with everybody today.
You smell like piss, man. You really needed this. I don't know what happened.
Harold Manifold is sitting there, like, derobing, but he's keeping that towel around his waist, and he's just, like, angrily tapping his foot, waiting for a shower stall to open.
You got to walk in the same one as Soul.
Yep. Yeah, you
Oh,
Love it.
Alden just walks in and, like, undoes the last clasp on his pants and cloak around his waist, and they just leaves him on the floor and just walks forward into Soul's shower.
As I go to shut the door, I give him a little helicopter as I go into the
Oh
door.
my god.
Did we
Fuck
roll for
this
all of them?
dude.
Can you do a helicopter?
We did roll for all of
It's
them,
so
I do
small
believe.
helicopter.
Whether Trey remembers, I don't know.
Fuck
I
this
think it was
rich
like
prick
4
so
or something
hard.
like that, which
Yeah.
for a halfling is decent.
Yeah.
So wait, do you remember what it was?
Yeah, it's like a 4 or something like that.
Or do you want to roll? I can
I'll
roll it up.
again, fuck it.
Fine, roll it. We'll put it in the official notes this time.
Thank God.
I'm ready. I've got it pulled up. It's in my
If
bookmark.
Exa and Soul would also like to do this.
Oh no!
Does not have genitals.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, canonically. I'll do it.
That's good. That's almost as bad as Vasily.
That's a -2 on a 1.
That
Hold on. Don't halflings already get negatives?
Yeah, it's already a
It's a
negative 2 inches.
-2 on a 1 inch.
You can't. No, that's not.
Reroll.
That's
You can have a
impossible.
that's not
I-
a helicopter. That's a roly poly. That ain't no helicopter.
It's official.
It's confirmed.
Okay.
It's-
Fair. We'll go with that.
Just give him the smallest possible thing.
Okay, that's a 4.
-2.
No.
4 total.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So 4. So like I said before, it's 4.
Yeah.
So
So,
halfling, you can helicopter.
so would you like to roll a d100?
Yes,
Fuck.
Oh god.
I like
Is that
to
your
really.
tail in the front?
With a tiefling.
He's got 3 horns.
Tiefling. Oh. 8.
Hey, all right.
So,
Wow,
at,
that's nice.
Guys, I really
Tieflings
like this
get a
one.
plus
Also-
1. Hey, super.
Super.
Wow,
Wow.
Tieflings get a +1.
Tieflings get
The
+1.
BDE. You gotta have that tiefling.
So-
Oh,
Will
soul.
you join me in helicoptering this man who's showering in shorts?
No, I won't. I'm not like I've known you for a bit. I'm comfortable with you, but I'm not like out there.
Backwards into the stall, helicoptering Harold, giving him a wink, and then just showering off.
and as you turn around, you notice that your skinny little teenage boy looking wizard friend is hung.
I'm just gonna put my hand up for the high five.
Long may he reign.
I middle five him. This is crazy.
Oh my god. I don't remember what I rolled for Mistress.
You all need to write this down in notes. Like, put it in your bio so we don't have to do this again.
Val.
This one I'm putting.
Val
Wait, is Val
rolled
has
for
the
Val at
same?
very beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Val has the same as me.
Yeah.
I am half his height. I am a fifth of his strength.
You. Fuck.
So on Val, it looks like, damn, that's an orc. On you, it's like, holy fuck.
That's an orc. That makes sense. Wait a second. What's
This
that
dude's
yellow
funny.
man doing?
What's that yellow
What's that-
man doing?
What's that bright yellow?
I think your dick might be larger than your horns.
Oh my gosh.
Also, if you
Guys.
look at Paladin's
I'm
back,
about to commission art right now. I'm kidding.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh no.
Portion by the
Okay.
gods.
I have an answer for Mistress.
Ugh. This is going in my notes. Personality traits.
8-inch dick.
8-inch dick.
Yes.
So Fearbolgs have a +2 to their cup size, apparently.
So what's Mistress rocking?
A D.
Okay. So, now that we've learned a lot more about the
That
party,
seems small for someone who's 7 feet tall.
10.
so now that we've showered, Harold finally gets a shower and relaxes. It's probably like 9:30, 10 by the time all of this is done.
Oh my god, stop it, you guys, in Twitch. I hate it.
Mistress, what are you cooking for breakfast while they're all showering? Big titty god goes bovine bitches.
I hate it.
Milk.
The dream.
Mistress, what are you making?
I was going to make the roasted rabbit frittata.
Okay then.
Where's the beef? Oh, there it is.
Doesn't matter
Run tail.
about guidance at all.
I'm trying to find where the
So-
roasted rabbit
Where's
is.
the beef?
It's 15.
Where's the
Yeah.
fucking beef?
The milkers.
Oh, there it is.
Please, mistress. The milkers. Okay.
So it's still passable. It's still decent
Yeah.
food. It's just not up to par. You burn some of the rabbit, kind of puts off the taste, but it's good. You guys all come out of the showers or whatever you do, and Mistress has food for you all. There's also the buffet of sausage, eggs, bacon, French
I
toast
already
today.
have the sausage, so I'm all good.
While all that was going on in the shower, Exa, I would have sat down next to you and been like, hey, need a favor. 2 favors, actually. Number 1, our charge, Mr. Harold Prickface, I forget his last name, Bancroft? I don't know.
Banfold.
It doesn't matter. Kind of pissed himself in the night, and I just kind of hold up the right side of my body, which is a little damp.
Oh, it's
Could you do anything about that?
Wait, who are you asking?
Is that
Exa, you're in the shower at this point.
Sure. Yeah.
Ben?
Do you have your little ring? I don't, some kind of magic?
Benjamin? He's gone. He exited the campaign. You're asking the air.
Yes, Exa will clean you off. He's being
Snap
forced
my
to by,
fingers in front of his face.
by powers greater than him. He is autopiloted and snaps his fingers, and you are cleaned of pee.
by his background.
By the
Yes,
joystick.
by the
in his
league.
ass. He's being powered by the joystick in his ass.
Yes.
Jeez.
You
That's
see
pegging
you see
you.
a 6-foot tall,
Horrible.
200-pound man with short brown hair come behind him and pull up puppet strings and pilot him, and he snaps his fingers.
Much appreciated.
Canon. Alright. I joined Mistress for breakfast.
It is delicious.
And when he's back, you can ask him your second thing. He muted. I don't know.
Are
wait,
you lying
I don't know
about
if he muted
breakfast?
himself. I don't know.
I haven't muted him, so
No, I didn't either. So he must be doing something.
yeah. No, I would never lie about breakfast unless you listen. Unless it is a charred hunk of meat, I'm pretty well going to enjoy it.
True.
I can't really stress this enough. When you've eaten eel for 5 days straight, you tend to appreciate anything that's warm and not squeaky.
Insight check proves he's telling the truth.
And even then, you know, I've had some very good eel. It can be prepared quite well.
I'll be right back. Have fun roleplay.
You know, like, what is it called? He snaps his fingers trying to recall as I try to recall and look up things.
I don't know recipes with eel that aren't sushi.
Well, it's mainly sushi. Mainly sushi. Or just raw eel when you're tired of sushi. Which I guess is sort of raw eel anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of tired of eel. I never want to eat it again.
Oh, hold on. Open that.
Oh, maybe his computer crashed or something.
Maybe.
Oh,
Where is the heroic chronicle in this frickin' book?
That's fair.
I can't find it. There it is.
I've never cooked with eel, so
Ed wouldn't recommend it. But, sea anemone tendrils, yeah. Snake-like noodles? Not bad. You coat them in honey batter and fry them. We've tried it with eel too, but eel is just a little too, tough. But sea anemone,
I like spider legs. Anywho, what are we doing next? We're going to Port Damali to try to avenge you and your ship, correct, Val?
Right, I should probably tell you about that.
Be good things to know.
Yeah. So, a little about me. Because we haven't done this yet.
furiously typing right now.
Well, you all know at this point, I've served with the Revelry. I still do for,
What?
you know, about 8 years at this point. Take that
That's
as you will. People think it's a crime against humanity, other people don't care. And we're not getting into that right now. But, a few months ago, shortly before I met all of you at the Shark Hunting Festival, the ship that I served on, we experienced a sort of mutiny. I still don't quite know why, but I have figured out that the man who is responsible for it was my quartermaster, a Goliath named Barn.
Barn.
He is a bitch of a man.
If
A
he
bastard.
staged mutiny, I'd assume.
He was, well, you know, of all the ones that would do it, he is the one that I would imagine would do it. He was never kind to anyone. Very particular man. He liked to fight, which I can't blame him for that. I like to fight. It's a good way to release tension. But he was not a kind man. But what I do know is that he is living in Port Damali, and he is living on Concord coin. he sold us out to the Concord, and he is directly responsible for the death of our first mate. He is directly responsible for the imprisonment and soon to be execution of my captain. And for all I know, he is directly responsible for the death of our bosun, and again, for all I know, our bosun's family. These were not bad people. We did not deal in slave trade. We killed people, yes, but we only killed when we needed to. We were not overtly violent. We lived a dangerous lifestyle, but we lived free, and it's what we wanted to do. But Barn sold us out. For what reason, I don't know. I might find out when we reach Port Damali. I might gut him before he gets to speak. But if it's the last thing I do, I would like to see his blood on my sword.
That we can do. And we'll help you with that. We all will. You've been a great ally to us. It's good. Good times, good friends,
Sucking up.
good people. Yeah, you're
Are you
fucking it
sucking
up.
up?
I'm not sucking up. I suck up to everyone. So kinda. I guess that's my personality.
He's got a really
Um,
dick. He doesn't need to suck.
um,
You don't know
I'll,
that. Only Olendum does.
I, what's it called? Oh, but what about after that?
Right.
This,
I did want to talk to you about that, Soul. After that, I had plans and I had goals and ambitions, but at this point, with, you know, them looking out for us, if we continue on the path we
who?
have
The
been on,
Myriad?
would you stop? Don't say
What?
it out loud.
We're powerful. I
We're
think we
not
can
that
do it.
powerful. I
Really,
don't know anyone in the world powerful enough to take them on.
I'm sure there are at least 7 to 14 people.
In Taldore, perhaps, but listen, I wouldn't be surprised if they had the ear of every government official in the Menagerie Coast bent to their wills and whims.
Hmm.
They are powerful in a way that is hard to fight with fists and magic. They're dangerous, and if they know about us, that means we, for all intents and purposes, are dead men walking. Unless we get out right now. It's not my intention, though. They're bad people, and as many of them as I can take down before they kill me, I will do so. But you, I don't know anything about you. I don't know if you have any goals or family or wants. But if there's anything you want to accomplish, I recommend doing it now. If there's anyone you would want to protect, I recommend leaving and finding them and protecting them. Or you
No.
can continue on with us, and, you know, I believe our end is inevitable, but we can have fun while we do it and kill some bad people along the way.
I don't really have anywhere to go back to. Shady Creek Run was a hellhole. I
Val,
don't
make a
really
history check.
have family per se. My goals and ambitions are to further magic, to see it thrive. I can do that from anywhere, and but I'd rather be by your guys' side. That rhymed. Oh my gosh, let me write that down.
Yeah, Val knows nothing of Shady Creek Run.
Never disappoints, so. So, no family?
No.
Out of character, have you told us anything about Soul yet? Because I don't remember.
Shady Creek Run.
Other than that, I said I came from Shady Creek Run.
Yeah.
If all of them said to everybody that people from Jorhaus are looking for him, I know I think he said it out loud, but it's really up to him if he said it just to me.
Well, that's all we might know.
Yeah.
Might
Shady
know.
Creek Run for sure, Norhas maybe.
All of them. Would you have like said that out loud after you like read it? The like one sentence.
Everything that I said out loud, except for the one part about Mistress's family, which I told Val in private.
Yeah, so everybody knows that people from Jorhaus are looking for you.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I don't really have anyone to go back to. I've always found solace in magic and the trying to see how it works and play with it. And I've actually had some ideas lately in ways to augment it, but I'd like to find another wizard to help me, but I don't know. What were your plans to escape this this organization?
I have no plans to escape. I plan on killing as many as I can before they kill me. Smartly, of course. I don't want to go, like, assault the monastery that Aladam came from, but, you know, Mistress, though,
Okay, I'm
she
back.
has a few ideas, although magic and you might understand it better than I. It's
What
beyond
what was
me.
it?
I'm assuming you're
Um,
here with us, Mistress.
Yeah,
yeah,
everybody's
what
having
was it, mistress? What was your idea?
Get ourselves in trouble with Mother Goose. Then we go back to the Feywild.
Can I make
Hide
a
out.
history check?
Yeah, so you can make a history check.
Hide out. And go back to a time, or go forward into a time that we're not being chased.
So about the Feywild, you would know that what she is saying is possible. If she knows a way to get to the Feywild, that's not a massively high-level spell. You would have no clue what she's talking about. Maybe she knows where one of the natural portals are and when they would open, but you yourself don't know of it. And
But I know of like the Feywild, that
You
it's
know
like a
of the
plane that borders.
you do, and you know that it is what she's talking about. Controlling the time in which you leave and come back is extraordinarily difficult unless you're an archfey, and they usually ask for something when they do it for you, and it's usually not something people are willing to part with. But that's literally, and that's all fairy tales. That is like brief reading in books that you don't know how much faith to put into.
There is one more problem. Like, can flee if need be. Although I'd rather not flee because I'm more afraid of my people than I am of them. When we come back, not only will my people be able to find me, I will be powerless in the Feywild. I'll be a normal person.
Really?
I don't know how to do magic. All my magic is based on the ordered working of the world, and from what I know of the Feywild, it's too magical for me to be able to do anything. It's too chaotic.
Yeah, it would probably overload your stuff.
I'm just a normal person in the Feywild.
Huh. And Do you know how to get there? From what I've read, it's extremely difficult. I've heard tales of people disappearing into groves and presumed to go to the Feywild, never to return. I don't. Do you know how to get there?
Jake, we've never really talked about her going back.
You know a place of a natural portal and when it naturally opens. Usually on a full moon, when the planes are closest, according to, some strange fantasy bullshit I've read. So you know how to get there, but it is a very, very kept secret.
Full moon or full moons?
We'll come to that we'll decide that when it comes to it. But
Yes, so if we need a way out, there can be a way out.
Around where is this portal, just so I can...
Would it be where her woods are?
yes. But you would know not to share that. It's one of those things ingrained into you by, like, Archfey themselves. Like, they don't want people knowing how to get to the Fae. Whether Mistress is like, you're my tribe now and I'll tell you, is on you to tell them, but, like, you would know that, like, telling normal people, like, ways to enter the Fae...
Can't lie, so...
yeah.
It's gonna be like a live omission, kind of.
Yeah, you can just choose not to speak.
Yeah. Mistress is going to pat Sol on the shoulder and then go take a shower.
Opportunity attack.
Sentinel.
Did you directly ask where is it?
Yes.
You could have told him I can't tell you that right now.
But she didn't. She took a shower.
That's true.
Mistress goes to take a shower. You're all left with the food. It is nearing 10 o'clock.
Where is our rich prick? Is he still in the shower?
No, he would have left the shower by now, and he's gathering his few possessions in his room.
Alright. I'm making sure he doesn't just walk past us. So about getting into Port Damali, I believe we have a manor. And I kind of gesture towards the room. So I don't know who this man is, but come to find out he is from Port Damali, and he has a bit of a coin. And it is a dangerous road. The Gilded Roadway. I almost called it the Gilded Path. It is a somewhat dangerous road, the Gilded Roadway. Rich people are in need of bodyguards.
True.
We're going to make him forcibly hire us, if you haven't.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was about to say, I don't know
No.
what you're dancing around, but
We're
it's
going to
pretty cool.
escort him to Port Damali.
Soul, high intelligence, low wisdom.
Right?
Weird.
We're going to escort him to Port Damali, and he will pay us when we get there. A nice bit of coin, and perhaps if he knows anything, or knows anyone who knows anything about where my fucking quartermaster lives, that'll be the end of his payment for our services.
Sounds solid.
That does mean, unfortunately, we have to keep him alive.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't like him either. He's a bit of a prick, and he did pee the bed last night. Make sure
Really?
you let him know that you're aware that he pissed the bed.
You guys are.
I cast message. You pissed the bed. What the fuck?
He probably doesn't even fucking know what's going on.
No, he's in the room packing up his stuff. He's thinking about, like, there's a window I can escape, and in the back of his head, he just hears a voice. You pissed the bed. What the fuck? And he's like, oh nope, okay, no, okay.
Psychic wizards know I pissed the bed.
They know.
This man is gonna be so broken.
Whisper, you should message you again.
I don't know if there are
You did it
psychiatrists
when
in
you
this
were
point in
12.
time, but one's about to make a
You've
lot of
been
money
doing
off
it
of him.
every night since you were 12.
You just hear from the room, I didn't piss, the small man came and pissed on me. You just all hear it out loud.
Weird. Why would they say something like that? None of you heard me message him. He just yelled that. What a fun time.
So we'll fast forward to like 10:30ish. Everybody is back in the main room. Harold is sitting at the table nervously, just like he's given up on running away after the message. Just like, when are we going? We'll need to rent a wagon for me.
Oh no, he took a shower. He's not still covered in piss. Okay,
No.
good.
We were waiting on you. Not gonna lie, we finished eating about 15 minutes ago, and we took our time.
Also, we didn't save you any breakfast. Eat shit, nerd.
Yeah, the
I'm
buffet's
sorry.
done by now.
Yeah, you should have been a little quicker. We do have road rations, though. What was that about?
Except the
renting a-
jerky. You can't have any of the jerky. That's all for me.
Well, if we're
You
going to
should-
travel, I'm going to need a wagon to sleep in.
We
Go for
have
it,
your tent.
Jesus.
I'll give you a tarp.
Oh, be nice, Exa. You can sleep in my tent.
Okay, yes.
The
well.
color just drains from his face as you say that, and he's like, "Can we go by market? I think I have some things to buy."
Ugh.
Absolutely, as long as you're fronting the coin. But don't forget, leave a little bit for us for our services.
Kidnapping him and we're forcing him to pay us.
You
to
are
kidnap
kidnapping
him.
and extorting him. Yes.
I've repeatedly said Val is not a good person.
I mean, Val is a pirate. To be fair, this is his primary business.
This is right up his
Extortion.
alley.
So if nobody protests, he will lead you all to the market, or you will lead him. Some sort of weird back and forth there, and he will buy himself a tent. And he will inquire about a wagon and hear the price and realize how much gold he doesn't have left on him, and just slowly give in to the fact that he's going to have to not only walk, but sleep on the ground for this travel. And he is not happy about it. But if that is all in this city and nobody would like to do anything else, you can start your journey.
I checked for books here, right?
Yes, you did.
And there wasn't.
You got the whiskey book.
Right.
But if you would all like to start your journey, you burned about half the day, but it is a 12-and-a-half-day trek.
Nice.
So
That's a lot of days.
by the end of the day, you will just
That's a
be
lot
at
of
12 days
days.
left. And we'll say
Okay.
there won't be an encounter for today because that's just, it's been an
We're
eventful day
walking.
already.
Half a day.
Unless you want to drop a decent bit of gold on horses.
I thought we were taking a boat, but
You can try and see if there's a boat to take.
I'll pass. We can walk.
Have the money for. We have the money for horses.
Yeah,
You
these
do
would be-
Listen, I'm trying to save up my money for agates.
True. As many as possible to awaken everything we come across.
So a riding horse would be 75 gold a person.
Do not have that money, no.
I think I have that much money, but I'm not spending it.
75 per person?
Per person.
Technically have enough,
And it
but
would
I don't-
just, I believe it would knock it from like, give me a second to do the calculator.
Gold?
Yeah, 75 gold per person is what the site says for a riding horse.
Oh, that's to buy it, right?
I have enough money.
Yes,
but I
because
don't
you
wanna buy
can't,
it.
you won't be able to rent a horse to go from Fellowin to Port Damali. That's too far of a journey.
What do you mean?
Alright, I know what I'm doing once we retire from the campaign. Just kidding. Anyway,
Exxon never.
so whenever my next character retires, they'll
Sell horses?
start a horse Uber business.
All you have to do is get a druid and then start growing things.
True.
So, if you
Start
want to
drawing
check for
circles,
ship, you
baby.
can, but as you learned, ships don't really come into Fellowin all that often.
Oh yeah.
No, how did we get here?
You paid
we
a
walked.
ship.
Dude,
You paid a ship from Port Zune to take a 1-day detour on its way to Port Damali.
no, I thought we paid a ship from Nicodranus to take us to Port Zune. And then went
Yes,
from
yes,
Zune
sorry,
to-
that's
then
what it
went
is.
from
And even
Zune to
Port Zune
Fairland.
was out of the way for Nicodranus because it's so close. They don't really go back and forth. Sorry, that is
Yeah.
correct. Because even Fellowin was like, everybody's like, why the fuck would you... What?
Yeah, why would you go to Fellow?
Most people that go to Fellowin on ship are like chartering their own private ships. Because it's a very...
It's definitely a bougie tourist trap.
It is a bougie tourist trap, 100%.
100%. All right, let's walk then.
So, yeah, unless you guys want to spend... Because you'd also have to buy him a horse, because he cannot afford a horse.
Well,
So...
We can double up a little bit, but
can double
yeah,
up,
it would
but
it would
we're
slow your
good.
speed back to pretty much not worth the gold.
No,
yeah.
I'm just gonna tie
If you
him
were
behind
to
the
ride on
horse, yeah.
Oladim's horse,
Yeah, no, that would work, but yes, if you guys, what would that be? There's 5 of you, 75 apiece.
It's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
365.
I don't know why we're still talking about this. We're clearly not.
Yeah, we're clearly not gonna do it. I'm good.
Okay,
We just
Let's
want
walk.
to make
So-
absolutely certain.
you end the first day. Is there anything anybody would like to do at camp that night? Also, while in the market, would you have picked up enough food to survive this 13-day trek on land?
Oh, for sure.
Drop the
No.
Drop the money.
But also, I have a hunting trap too.
I think Mistress and I should take what do we call Callisto hunting, so we can learn.
Okay.
If you would like to, you can.
Yeah.
Can I turn into a bear and do it?
Yes, go for it.
Yes.
Make a
did you-
survival check as a bear.
What does your bear look like again?
It has like blue
I'm
circles.
pulling it up.
Yeah. Nope, that's
No,
panther.
it's the red one.
Oh, it's the red one, yeah. The panther's blue.
Cool. Whoa! Why? Oh my God! It's bigger than the land.
You all see a bear the size of a continent strolling
Alright,
by.
how much would be food stuffs for 13 days?
Are you
and
buying 3
bear
meals a
food
day?
stuffs? Mm,
Put it at 5 gold for the bear food.
okay.
And then if you're buying 3 meals a day and you're not going to ration at all, if you depend...
Figured we'd ration some, hunt some,
So put it
at
at like...
least have one good meal a day.
So 1 good meal a day. If you're cooking from the cookbooks, we'll put it at 20 gold. And we'll say you're fine. You're buying in bulk, so they'll be lenient.
Okay.
And besides hunting and rationing, we'll say you supplement the rest because you guys are a level 6 party and that's not that hard.
We killed a dragon. I think we can find some rabbits.
Yeah.
We got this.
Especially because you're
See-
moving a lot throughout the day, which means anytime you see some wildlife, you can definitely take some pot shots at it.
Yep.
So, Mistress, if you'd like to cook anything, you can make your check, but besides that, but with the
I'm
invisibility,
gonna have to make 13 checks.
well, every day, we'll go by it. You guys are rolling for encounters every day.
Okay.
Anyway, I will help you on the hunt while we teach. Callisto
Okay, yeah.
how.
Tonight we'll hunt for
Tonight
dinner.
we hunt.
Tomorrow, we plan at dawn.
Black bear survival is a +7.
Okay. So you have advantage because
Which is-
of
Wait,
Exa helping you.
Okay. Do I need it? Yeah, I need it.
19. You guys are all sitting in camp, setting up camp, and about an hour or two in, you see Mistress come back holding a massive elk in her bare jaw.
Bare hands. Bare hands.
Bare hands.
And you see that parts of the ankles and rump have been chewed slightly by a baby bear.
Aw.
But
Callisto is covered in blood, and I'm just holding him like, look how proud I am of myself.
Yes, Exa is ecstatic. Mistress did most of the hunting, but Killa still learned a little bit.
Bandfold and kind of nudge him and point across the fire at the chewed bits and go, guess who the low man on the totem pole gets? Or guess which part the low man on the totem pole gets?
He goes pale white, and then Mistress drops the elk and turns back into Mistress, and he's like, oh, the cute one can turn into a bear. Oh, fuck.
Wow, I thought I was the cute one. What
He
the
saw your 8-inch.
thought
fuck?
you
He saw your 8-inch dick earlier in the shower. He's just as terrified as you.
I told you we were very good at our job.
But if you'd like to butcher the elk and cook it and put the rest in the bag of holding, make a Mistress survival check or a dex check, up to you, and then make an intelligence check for your cooking.
It's going to be a survival.
You butcher the elk perfectly.
Wait. Yeah.
20. So we'll say it was a decent sized elk, which is give or take around 200 pounds of meat that you can put in your bag of holding.
Yay!
Wow.
I have to
Sharpen my greatsword while she's doing that, and about halfway through, I look up and look over at Banfold, and I'll holler at him and say, "Hey, I hope you're paying attention. I know we're protecting you, but you are gonna have to pull your own weight here, and butchering the food is a good start."
He just looks at you horrified, like he would never do such a thing in his life.
I don't
You got
even know
12
if it's
days to
worth
make him learn.
ask.
So you
What
can
was
put.
I don't know if it's even worth to ask. Look at them.
What type of dragon meat did I get?
You only got the tongue.
No, I turned that into jerky.
Yeah.
Made
Well,
it-
you haven't turned it into jerky yet. You need to like go out and salt it and spend 6 hours doing it, and you have not had 6 hours to do it since then.
What about travel? Can't you do it like while walking or no?
No, it's more of a stationary. Like
Alright.
it needs to sit, and she needs to like.
200 pounds of elk meat.
But make your intelligence check to make an elk roast or
Elk
elk.
chili or
Yeah,
elk.
we'll go for some elk chili.
elk something.
Elk curry. So much
I'll
curry.
go ahead and do some Fox's Cunning.
Okay.
Just to make sure.
I cast Fortune's favor. This
Cool.
is important.
So elk chili is a little bit more difficult to make. It comes out pretty damn good for road food, but you don't think you perfected the recipe. But if you want to try again, you can. It will lower the DC next time you try and make elk chili to actually make a recipe out of it.
12 more days.
Yep.
And 200 pounds of elk.
We
100,
did it!
195 now, but yes.
Yeah.
But you all have nice chili. It warms your stomachs. It is getting to the summertime, but still pretty nice. With Mistress's invisibility dome and everything else, we're not going to make you make perception checks because this is already going to be 13 days of encounters, and yeah.
My gothic home orb.
Dome.
So,
Can you go fix the
Plus the dome
message?
gives a +5 to perception.
Hearth of moonlight and shadow.
Oladim, you are first on my list. Can you roll a d20 for me?
Ooh.
This kiss is on your list.
This fist is on your list. Am I right, guys?
Yes, but in a sexual way.
Oh, okay.
You are. It is a clear day. Nothing seems to be going on, and you travel very safely.
Gamer.
The night
Diagnosed.
ends.
Diagnosed with gamer at therapy.
Mistress, if you'd like to make your checks.
Keep
If anybody would like to say or role play anything during the day.
I would like to ask Soul about if he could know a way to send messages to people from far away.
Yes, I currently know how to do that. That reminds me. I send a message to the. I send a message. It's nighttime now, so like, like night at night or something to the one person that I asked the map from,
Yeah.
and I'm like, so sorry I didn't. I'm counting on my own fingers. So sorry I didn't come back. Isn't a word. Um, I left because we found what we needed.
You weren't approved for the map anyways, but this is... Please don't do this again. Where... What the fuck is going on? Honey? Are you hearing a voice? And then it cuts out.
I cast another message. Fuck you. Okay. Then that's it. Anywho, I go back to messages. Yes, I know how to do that. Why?
Would you
What do
be
you need?
willing to send a message for me?
I have to. All right. Let me check my spell book really quick.
You've technically already met them, just in a dream.
Ooh, that's a spicy play.
That is a spicy
That's pretty
play.
spicy.
Send a message. You send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature in which you are familiar. Can you tell me about this person? So I am familiar. What are they like? Who are they to you?
Mother.
Your mother? Sure, I can do that. What?
It was
Clean.
technically, in your dream, I remember I fucked up. It was your aunt and your father who had died.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So no.
Yeah, because you do know them in real life too. You never saw them after the attack. It was my mistake when I said mother and brother because I misread your backstory. It was your father and your aunt who didn't make it out of the attack.
So
Okay,
no
we're still
message?
sending it to her mother.
Oh.
I think later. I just want to make sure that you can do it.
Yes. Because I couldn't do it today. I just used my only 2 spells of that level.
Can you fix this
I
thing?
believe.
Yeah, I can. Well, not now because I just used it.
Wow. Oh, actually, I'm
On
6
that
level, so I can do
note,
it again.
screams words into the air. Yeah, what you want? Oh no, sorry, I just used both of them.
I have another one.
Thanks
I
for
have another
reminding me.
one. I'm 6th level. Ugh.
So,
I'll do it in the
Still
future.
can do it, even if her mother is in the Feywild.
yes, because it does go across planes.
It does go across.
So unless she's in a place that would specifically limit it, then yeah.
It's a crazy spell.
It
To
is a
fuck with
crazy
people.
spell.
I love it.
So Mistress, if you'd like to cook, you can. Just make the checks. If not, we'll go on to the next day. Where is Mistress's roll?
Wait,
I really wish my brain mouse button worked.
what day are we on? Are we on the second
This
day?
is technically the second day of travel. It's day 1.5. We'll say of the 12
Okay.
days of travel, this is the first day.
Okay. Today, elk roast.
Okay. In your instant pot?
Yeah. No fox's cunning, but chitin's.
Okay. 13. 14. I'll say with 14 you
It's
make
ones from guidance.
you make a pretty successful elk roast for everybody. You
Enough to add it.
I already added it.
Okay.
You all eat to your heart's content. It is very good. There's some nice potatoes and carrots in there with it.
While she's making dinner, I re-identify a bag of tricks because I forgot what it did, and then I'm like, oh, and I and I throw an animal 330 feet away.
Roll a d8.
300 or 30?
30.
No, 330.
It's 330. It is a
Giant weasel.
giant weasel. Ah, good times. Oh wait, no.
you-
This is a rust bag of chicks.
Wait, hold on. Do they
Right?
look like,
You said it was a rust one, right?
Yes,
do
it
they
is.
look
Him.
like
It's a giant boar.
Yeah, he pulls out this little thing in his fuzzy thing in his hand and throws it 30 feet away, and you see it hit the ground and turn into a giant boar.
Will you add deer roast to my thing?
Yep.
Good
It's just gonna be deer recipes.
Deer recipe.
First, the top of the list is chicken recipes, or elk, not deer.
I point that out to Mistress, and I'm like, if you ever want something other than deer, I could probably get it for you. I don't know how. Oh wait.
Do they come up to be real animals?
When the object lands, transforms into a creature you determine, rolling a d8.
The creature,
The creature vanishes at the
Would
next dawn,
vanishes.
or when it's it would vanish. Never mind. I killed the
How
giant
to
boar.
cook deer
No,
hearts?
never mind.
My Pinterest is gonna be weird now.
Yeah.
I'm looking up deer recipes. How to cook deer
Mistress.
heart.
Well, generally you want to boil that really hot and fast, and then stick it in an ice bath. Then you're going to cut it, and then you want to hard sear it.
Yeah, but this
Okay,
is
thanks.
fantasy world, so
Okay, thanks.
Do be fantasy world though.
Mistress, roll a d20 for me on the second day, unless anybody else wants to intimidate Harold, who is looking exhausted.
Hold on, say
You know who's good at intimidating?
Intimidate Harold? Why are we intimidating Harold?
The party
And also-
Just for fun.
I would like to intimidate Harold. One partially just for fun.
So throughout the day, as you're walking, you guys do things like stick out the greatsword as he's walking, just in the sheath, and like trip him up. Or Exa does things like summon flocks of familiars before lunch, and 3 crows dive bomb him and only him.
I'm not
Oladim,
trying to torture this poor guy.
at some point in time, Oladim jumps on his back, yeah, but with a 22 intimidation. And just makes Harold carry him for like a solid mile.
Wait, you got an 11.
Yeah, that's why you only have to carry him. You didn't really scare him as much as just make him uncomfortable.
Okay. Others saying I got a 22. I was like, no, not
No. Exa got a 22, so he dive-bombed him with crows. Val just tripped him up and made him feel useless, and you just inconvenienced him. But Mistress,
So,
can I...
use the greatsword in the sheath to point something out to him along the side of the road. Like, hey, pay attention to that, because we need you to, start pulling your weight a little bit. Like, you see that broken branch over there, and point with the greatsword in front of him, and he almost runs into it? Those are bear tracks.
So, on the second day of travel, around 2 p.m.,
Nothing
Crest-
happens wrong. Good.
cresting the horizon, as you guys crest a hill, you see a couple 100 yards in front of you on the side of the road an overturned wagon that looks like everything was destroyed. And Mistress, you do see what looks to be a body.
Can I go check it out?
As all of you approach, I'm guessing you're not just letting Mistress go alone. You do see the body of a small dwarven man laying in a puddle of his own blood. And he's next to the wagon, and on the side of the wagon, in his own blood, he has spelled out the words help. And it looks like his arm is just pointing towards the wagon, and he has expired in the ground.
Oh, sorry, dude, we're too late.
Well, this is weird. Continues.
Harold, go check it out.
This,
That's a body! That's a...
Yes.
No!
This is the
Go-
reason where. This
Harold,
is the
go
reason
check out the
where-
wagon, or the next person to come along will have to check out 2 bodies.
so, 2 things, Harold. Number 1, they didn't have us. You have us. Don't you feel safe now? And number 2, you're gonna see a lot of bodies on the road. I'm sorry.
He will very
I'm not really sorry.
meekly, like, walk away from you all, going, like, okay, checking out the wagon, or pissing off the giant man and the small man. No, yeah, we're just gonna check out the wagon.
While he's doing that, can I make some
I'll
check,
send Squish with him.
Can you make what, Val?
some kind of check to see, like, is this a trap? Can I make a perception check?
Yes.
Look around us.
Ooh.
Unrelatedly, after we condemn our person
You-
to death, is this a trap?
You
Well, while he's walking, because I don't want to send him into an actual trap.
I want to shadow step behind the cart and pop out and scare him.
do a stealth check for me as you jump
don't-
into Val's shadow and out behind the cart. Val, this does not look like a setup trap. This looks like this is the product of a trap. As in, they probably fell into somebody's ambush.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to be able to read the situation, and I didn't want to send him in to die.
Yeah, no. As he gets over there, you do hear him say, guys, there's somebody else here. And you do see him start to move parts of this wrecked wagon. And as
I'll use Dunamancy to help.
and as
Yeah.
I have to help anyway.
as you get over there and help, do you scare him once you hear him say that, Alden?
No, well, I mean, I still pop up right next to him, so whether or not he gets scared is up to him.
He does jump, but he's not all too surprised. Like, oh shit, these people are fast. And as you pull parts of the wagon away, you're digging through what looks like somebody's livelihood, like clothes, pots and pans, broken boards of chests. And inside the wagon, it looks like when the wagon was tipped over, she was crushed between things, but not in a way that would kill her, just in a way that would pin her down. And you find the unconscious body of a dwarven female, probably in early adulthood, unconscious.
Instead of the dwarven male who's dead.
Yeah.
I
Oh shit.
investigate just the cart and the rubble and everything.
If I see that the female's under there, I'm gonna go back to the guy's body and pull him off to the side of the road, somewhere out of view.
He's not hard for you to pick up. It's a little dwarf. As you pick him up and turn him over, you do see what looks to be 2 broken arrow shafts in his chest and a wound across his neck. But you do set him in the tall grass to the side of the road. And Aladdin, with your medicine check, she is alive. She is stable, probably has a concussion, and was knocked unconscious from the turnover, and may have woken up and not been able to free herself and pass back out after straining herself. But you don't know. But she is solidly unconscious for the moment.
I need someone to help me get her out of here. I don't think I have the strength for it.
Nah, she's pretty well pinned in there.
I investigate.
You wanna
Go over there.
strength check?
Anything of substantial loot soul is taken. There is clothing in pots and pans, but it looks like if there was gold or silver or anything in this cart, the people that did this probably took it.
Can I help?
Is she pinned by one thing?
She's pinned by a bunch of debris. Like, it looks like a bunch of chests. Like, it looks like this cart was stacked to live in and move in. When it was tipped over, it was a fully wooden cart on all sides. The side that was hit by whatever it was looks to be completely shattered inward, and she is just pinned in by a chest and some debris.
I'll use the reduced gravity to reduce the rubble. Help
And
reduce the weight of the rubble.
with everybody working on it, it probably takes you 2 or 3 minutes, and you get her free.
Sorry, Discord was continuously generating an error message that every time I closed it would generate a new error message. So I had to force quit it.
Is it like a Java error?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting that earlier today.
Weird.
But you have her, and she is unconscious.
Mistress.
This is like a mistress thing.
Yeah.
Mistress, you see them pull the body out, and they all look to you like, help?
We don't know what to do with bodies.
Just snap straight to her.
Do I need to make a medicine check to see if she just needs rest, or does she need actual healing?
Hey, thanks for that sub, Soskin.
Hey.
She will be fine with just rest, but if you'd like to heal her, you might accelerate it, but she does look, with Aladim's 20 medicine check, he's seen enough people get knocked around and overextend themselves trying to get out of situations before to realize that she's just exhausted. And probably, like I said, concussion, but she seems stable enough.
I'll just help that situation out with first level cure wounds.
You see some swelling in her body, bruises start to fade away, and she stays unconscious, but you have a feeling that what you just did probably they will make her wake up sooner. But what would you like to
We'd
do?
like to check the body for, not her, check the guy's dead for, identification, anything,
Can I-
basically.
Can I help him with that? Do you have an advantage?
Yeah,
Well, this is while y'all are pulling her out.
so you can check it by yourself.
I hate to turn down advantage, but, you know.
You do find some papers that are bloodied, and if you want to like try and dry them off and stuff, you might be able to make out a name or a place of origin, but you're probably gonna need to let them like not be so dripping with his own blood.
Yeah, I'll set them aside and go back to the group.
Exa,
Someone could prestidigitate them.
Yes.
can you help me look for tracks or any sign of what happened here? Maybe not just.
Sure. By that, do you mean you want help with an investigation roll?
Yes, I would like advantage.
Yeah, I can do that.
Hi, I'm Min-Max.
With the 16, you look off to the side of the road, and there does look to be some rather large prints mixed with some rather normal humanoid-sized ones. The large ones have some decent impressions, as if there's substantial weight behind them, and they look to be traveling in the way that you guys are going.
Prints as in like boot prints?
The big prints seem to be barefoot. The small prints are a mix of barefoot and boots.
Val, you want to help me search this cart?
Can I do like a history check to see if I would know like
You can
what
try, but it'll be a
race?
very high DC.
It was Bigfoot and the Soldier Boys.
Oh no.
All of them, what'd you ask for?
I was asking Val if you want to help search the cart since I can climb into the small spaces here.
Soul already got a nat 20 investigation on it.
In the cart?
Yeah.
Nat 20, I just gave him the contents of everything, because
Cool.
nat 20.
I'm not looking at that.
Some papers
no.
I found on the body.
15, it's a big creature. Giant or giant kin, maybe, but hard to say. It's just
Does it
footprints you're
look-
looking at.
Yeah.
They kind of need to dry out, but there might be something useful. Identification. That's all that I found. Unless
I
you want to make another
prestidigitate them
path.
to clean them.
The cleaning does get the wet blood off of them, and it dries the other blood, which doesn't really make that part readable. You get part of a name. His first name started with a B-A-D, and it does,
And, oh, wait.
and it does,
And the
Place-
last part of his name is Bitch. So his name is Bad Bitch.
and the
Can't kill him.
the port of like the place of origin, you read the word port, so you don't know if it's Damali or Zune, but you're pretty much dead smack in the middle of both of them. So whether he was traveling from home or to it, you don't know.
Was there? No, there'd probably be a bunch of card tracks.
Mistress.
Actually, does this look recent? If she's still unconscious, I could glean that it was recent. Does there look to be like more recent card tracks from one direction or the other?
No. It doesn't look like anybody's passed it, and his blood was still semi-wet, so it was probably within the last, like, couple hours.
No card
That's Val.
tracks.
First, let's give him a proper burial. Before he wakes up, I imagine. It's not the prettiest sight for someone to see.
Val, make a history check.
Why'd you ask? Why'd you ask Mistress? She ain't a grave cleric.
I don't like it when you make me make history checks, because I never do good on them.
Yeah, but you suggested burying. Actually, Mistress, you make a history check also.
No,
You know
it's
who is a
worse.
grave cleric?
Your backup character?
Her deuce is
Yeah,
grave.
the backup character I introduced in that fucking dream because I thought Exit had to be written off of the story.
Mistress, you do know that dwarves, not all, but your knowledge does say that a lot of dwarves like to be buried in stone.
Everyone should have a backup.
Is there stone nearby?
Not really. I mean, there's like some rocks on the side of the road, so you can give him cover him in rocks burial, but
Well, we should also probably let the woman decide what happens.
That's,
Well,
Can I
how
at
long are we
least
gonna
have
stay here?
Soul clean up the body?
It's so
I-
like too easily. Both soul and execute.
I pile sandstone around him, and then I touch it with my nose and turn it into diamonds.
Yeah.
What a classic bit.
No, that's fair enough, Wildem.
I got that.
Giving
Thank
her
you.
the choice.
I'm glad someone got that.
Did not.
Giving her the choice might be best, but
If you'd like to wait, Mistress did lessen the time for her to wake up, so you don't know if it's an hour or two, but she should be awake soon-ish.
We should at least clean the body.
yeah, at least not like to let her see it in the state that it's in.
And soul helps. It's easy as waving a finger, waving his hand. His clothes are still a little blood-stained. It doesn't necessarily get stains out, but he is much... There's not blood smeared across his skin or his anything else anymore.
Exit, did you find anything?
I don't think so. So, I don't remember him searching for anything.
Tracks.
Oh, I searched for that. Oh, we searched for that.
Yeah.
The only tracks I found were a bunch of foot. With the 16, I think I got. Would I be able to tell how many like smaller people?
It looked to be... Give me a second. And I'll tell you the people, because a 15 would tell you at least the number of people. A 16. So if you're waiting for her to wake up, about an hour and a half passes and she starts to stir and sits up and goes, What happened? What's going on?
Your
Where's
husband
Badrin?
is dead!
Easy now. Calm. Sit
You
down.
said that so happy.
Don't sit up too quickly.
Exit doesn't actually say that.
I figured. By the way, there's 5 people worth of small tracks and 3 things worth of big tracks.
Oh, okay.
When she wakes up, can I turn into a dog?
Easily enough.
Yes, but she's afraid of dogs.
Oh no!
I hope not.
She like reaches out a hand and pets you.
It was Dogman.
What's going on?
Weird looking dog.
Put my head in her lap.
Where's Badram?
There's been a bit
Where?
of.
I mean, over on the side of the road. It's not really.
X,
Sounds like a question you want to ask.
X,
listen,
He does say that one.
there's been a bit of an accident, and
No.
listen, there's no easy way to tell you this.
She knows before you've even said it. Like she now remembers what happened before she passed out and what was like all the commotion and just starts to cry.
Say it anyway.
No.
Do it.
What have you done with the body?
We've cleaned it up a little. He's not in a good state.
Dude, he died in Alabama. He's not in a good state.
Sorry to all our Alabama people out there, but
We have to bury him.
called out.
And she'll like get up. She has that like face on that like she has something to do and that's what's distracting her. And she'll start collecting stones from the side of the road and making like a outline. And she's very mechanically doing it.
Alright, I'll start collecting rocks. I won't help with the outline, but I'll bring them over next to her.
Yeah.
She just nods and does it. Can one of you bring his body here?
Well,
Yeah. I reckon that would be me, because Mistress is a dog right now.
Only 2 people here have a strength score.
Yeah,
One
One
of
of them's a dog right now.
you bring the body over very nicely and set it down and just keep your head down the entire time to show respect. And she just very numbly takes the next handful of hours. You probably will be sleeping here with how long this takes to cover the body. And she makes a makeshift, like, little post, not with anything written on it, just a symbol, and just kneels down and starts to cry and mutter words under her breath. But it is nightfall now. You guys have lost about half a day's worth of travel.
How has Banfield taken all of this?
He has stayed the fuck away. He's just like 10, 20 feet away, just like sitting there like, this Okay.
Not in the sense that he's ever seen a dead person before in his life.
Probably just not, like, murdered on the highway.
Okay.
Like, he's probably seen dead relatives and stuff, but not like, oh man, that guy got shot 3 times and his throat slit.
Yeah.
I got a dragon tooth so I could use it for a reason. I can't for the life of me remember what that reason is.
Yeah, you got it, and you're like, I have a purpose for this, and...
I think I wanted it to make it into a sick knife, like the worm tooth knife from Dune.
Oh, that would be sick.
But I think that was what I wanted it for, but I can't remember.
Mistress was gonna make a necklace out of hers.
I'm pretty sure I wanted.
Are you making dinner, mistress?
Am I making dinner while she's burying her husband?
I mean, she's done burying him by sunset, but you guys really aren't... You can move forward if you want to, but I figured you probably would just bed down here.
Like lightning, nobody hits the same spot twice on the road.
So I feel like she no longer needs me, even though it wasn't
You feel like she's
important
stable.
for me to...
Physically,
be a
she is
dog.
stable. Well, the dog helped, but, like, she just lost her husband. So...
Made waking up to an orc and a shadowy, shady-looking monk, and a tiefling, and a rich guy, and...
a half-elf.
You know,
appropriate
X
things.
X is probably the most normal-looking one here.
Exo looks purposefully extremely normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's designed to look
And in the-
completely innocuous.
in
Almost unsettling, so.
Yeah, in this group, it's
Yeah.
unsettlingly normal.
Yeah. So a dog to pet probably helped ease that image.
Yeah.
Now it's not. Now that a cow person's gonna come out of a dog.
Big
I'm not
titty
sure it was
bovine.
worth it.
A
Big
big
titty.
titty bovine bitch.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't want to, if you guys just want to eat rations for the night, that's completely fine.
I feel like she should have a meal after waking up and realizing her husband just got murdered.
Yeah, do you know any, like, dwarf meals?
I'll ask her a question. Where were you going? Do you need help being escorted there? Because we're more than willing.
We were on our way to Port Damali.
I don't know.
No, that's
Wait, is that the place we do want to go, or the place we came from?
That you're going
Okay.
to.
I got
I was like,
confused.
We were on our
I was
way to
like,
Port
I'm like, wait a
Damali.
minute.
His brother just opened up a smithy shop and had offered to give him a job and a new life there. And she's very numb when she's saying all this. Like, it's very factual and there's just no emotion behind it.
Do you remember what happened?
I was riding and I heard Bardford say, "Stay down," and the cabin lurched and everything fell on me and it went black.
Well, they saved her life.
You guys do get the feeling that if she hadn't been covered in the wreckage, she probably would be dead.
I'm gonna make meatloaf.
Okay. Make your rolls.
Dwarves like?
I don't know.
She doesn't have
That
any.
means-
I looked through her recipe. She doesn't have anything that she would know dwarves like.
That'd be the worst
No.
part of the day for me.
Meatloaf?
Yeah.
You don't like meatloaf?
No, I don't like meatloaf.
Does Exa like meatloaf?
I'm sure X is fine with it.
Exa is the standard human half-elf.
Yeah.
Meatloaf.
Do most
he
people
probably
like
ate-
meatloaf?
He probably ate meatloaf.
Trey
Every
doesn't.
other
I'm
week.
fine with it.
I'm neutral.
I'm not
on
gonna
the
go
subject.
seeking meatloaf.
I just imagine Exa was modeled after, like, the nuclear family from the 1950s.
Pretty much.
2.5 children. You know, he probably ate meatloaf every other week.
X is like, if you look up a guy in the definition, that's X in the dictionary. You look up
Another
guy.
one. Fuck.
Is
Like,
this elk
okay.
meatloaf or is this a recipe you already know?
It wouldn't been. I don't have this recipe.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know all of them. You do make it. It's very tasty, actually.
Out of my drink recipes, would I know something that she might like?
Yes, but not that you can probably make on the spot because most of it's mixed drinks, and you don't have the.
Yeah.
You didn't buy a shit ton of alcohol.
Okay. I make meatloaf.
She makes meatloaf. It is delicious. 18 out of 20, so very much so. She casts the invisibility circle just outside of the wagon, and you take turns doing watch tonight, and nothing seems to move around you. It's the next morning. Bo, can you roll a d20 for me?
Before we go to bed, probably over supper, I would talk to Banfold. Just, like, I'll sit down next to him with the meal. And, I was looking for a d20. So I take it this is the first murder you've come across?
Yeah, I mean, you see them in the streets every so often, but from the carriage, you don't really see the bodies themselves.
No, it's a little different when you're down here rubbing shoulders with the rest of us.
You can say that again. Oh, that's a little real.
Life is real. Learn that. These
Yeah.
are people too.
He's probably his shock is wearing off about now.
I will admit, I had hoped we could get you to learn a little about being self-sufficient. Not with your money, but with skills and experiences along the way. I didn't have any hope that any of it would set in, of course. After we get to Port Damali, you're back to your old lifestyle, but don't forget this.
I don't think I could if I wanted.
You could always find a wizard to make you forget it. You know. Axel doesn't say that. He's not here. Nor would he know that to be true, so.
Soul pipes up. Well, I can... No. That's it. That's all I'd say to him.
He takes it to heart, but is still just like, holy shit, what's happening?
I don't like those tokens
Yeah,
that are not being rolled.
Don't worry about it. Is anything else happening before you guys go to bed?
Stop rolling tokens.
I'm not rolling tokens, that was just me moving it.
Stop moving tokens.
I'll tell Val that, there were 3 bigger ones, 5 smaller ones.
We might want to double up on the watches tonight. Just in case. I doubt they'll be back since they looted pretty much everything of value, but...
The tracks go away, and it seems like they were about here for about an hour.
2 or 3 hours before you.
2 or 3 hours.
It did look like they were in a hurry to get away. Whether they were being chased away or just wanted a GTFO, you don't know, but...
Still, for one night, I think it wouldn't hurt to double up.
You guys...
Alright.
You
I'll
guys
also go first.
no need for perception checks tonight. You double up on watch, but the night goes smoothly.
We make Banford take a watch.
I mean,
We make Manfred take a watch by himself.
All night. He's the only one that does the watch.
yes. No sleep for you.
So that's not going to slow him down tomorrow.
You sit and think about the murder you witnessed. I'm not against waking him up and making him
So
sit
mean
with
to
somebody.
Manfred.
I'm fine going first.
He can
You-
take watch with me.
You guys do your watches. The night goes calmly. If you want to make perception checks, we can, but...
Banford is up with Mistress. I guess me and All of them will go.
You guys have tortured him enough. He needs a break.
What do you mean?
And there's still like 11 and a half days left of this trip or something.
Never enough.
He needs a break.
What do you mean?
What is his perception?
Why are your dice still black, Jake?
I love that void die.
You shall never
Advanced
know.
black.
He has a
It's
si-
perception roll until you look at chat.
Yeah. He's not that paying attention. Or he's trying, he's just a human without dark vision and doesn't know how to take watch. So he's looking like at the fire.
It's so dark out here.
But the next day comes, you all wake up. Val, as you rise in the morning, you stretch and put your gear on, and as you smell the air, there's a storm coming. And quite a big one.
It's gonna move on. Storm's coming. Banfold, get up! We're gonna get wet today.
But I just went to sleep like 2 hours ago from watch.
Yeah, get used to it. That's what middle watch is. It sucks.
This is bullshit.
Uh-huh.
I don't watch
And he'll
Tubi.
get up and put his stuff on, and you gather the woman who begrudgingly follows. She doesn't want to leave her husband, but knows that staying here is probably certain death. And as you guys hit about 11 a.m., a couple hours into your journey, you see the storm hit the coast, a couple 5 miles away. And with the rate it's going, Val, you know that within 35 minutes, it's probably going to hit you hard.
I cast umbrella.
Did we find out whether it was Port Damali or Port Zune?
She said Port Damali is where they were headed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we have an option. It's either bed down here and weather the storm and try to keep dry, or keep moving. It's gonna be on us in about half an hour.
What'd you say?
What do you think our chances of remaining dry are? It looks low.
What season are we in?
Oh, it's summer. It's late spring, early summer.
It's probably not going to risk getting too cold here.
No, it's not going to get too cold. It will be one of those that after it rains this close to the coast, it's going to be humid as fuck.
I would rather make the trek through the rain and stop after it stops.
Yeah. Also, if it's gonna rain really hard, it doesn't seem like we have much chance of not getting wet in the first place.
When-
as well.
Did we notice the storm as soon as we woke up?
Yep.
Val smelled it in the air, but you couldn't
So you-
see it really until probably about 2 hours into the journey, where you saw it off the coast. And then as it hits the coast, Val knows how fast it's going.
You're probably prepared.
With Val saying that there's going to be a storm, would that enable, like, would Mistress have been able to switch out a spell?
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay.
First thing we woke up, so. How would you do your preparations? Do you have something for us?
Oh, well, no. Kind of. A little bit.
I cast stop the rain.
Well, as you guys progress,
What is it? Control weather?
yeah,
Is
that's
that-
like an 8th level spell.
Yeah, I cast.
No, it's not what I was
control
thinking of.
I cast that one scene from
Oh,
Season 2.
why is this?
I cast Maelstrom.
If you'd like to change how you guys are outlined, go for it, but I figured this would probably be the setup.
I think switch Mistress and I, that's it.
Who's
Never
the
mind.
Paladin elf?
It's the Dwarven woman because
Oh, okay.
there's no Dwarven woman.
That's fine.
You could literally choose a dwarven man and say it's a dwarven wall.
Yeah, the Dwarven man is what I'm using for the human man because there's not a good human man.
Yay, roll 20.
Roll 20,
Mistress-
baby.
Wait, which way are we going?
Oh,
You're leading, Val.
spikes.
Oh,
Let's just. Would you be in front because of your wisdom, or.
well, I figured this close together, her wisdom would see a lot of what you see.
Oh, alright, that's fair. I'll leave then.
This is a lot in the open, so anything that's gonna trigger a trap is pretty easy for her to see. It's not like crawling through a cave where she needs to be up front for minute traps.
So
I should
just
probably
a quick-
take a long rest, too.
What's with all the triangles?
That's just what's on the map.
So don't worry about those.
Yeah, I think they're there to signify like difficult terrain, but they're just rocks on the side of the road.
What the?
As the rain hits you, you guys are drenched within the first 5 minutes.
I'm basically naked.
Wait, is this the front?
No, Val is the front. If you want to change, if Val is the front, if you want to change up where you are, go ahead and move your tokens. Okay.
X is gonna take off his shirt and his basically everything but his pants and his boots, and he's gonna try to use it to cover his journals.
And even his armor?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have armor, remember that.
Okay. I mean,
That seems important.
fine.
Val, as you are pushing through and you're looking up and you're just getting a feel for the storm, you do notice that the lightning is intense and focused in the clouds. And you start to notice forms. And Mistress, you too actually notice that there seems to be birds flying in the storm.
That doesn't seem right.
But these birds aren't normal. They're almost seem to be glowing with electricity.
Oh, one of them electric birds. This is fine, you guys.
Electric wasn't one.
We found a Zapdos, guys.
What is?
Is it Guillermo?
And
Yes, we continue.
as you continue, you start to see them descend a little bit.
Just the group and say, hey,
Whoa.
there some
All of them
things flying above us.
crazy.
They're gonna be on us quickly if they come. The two of you and like the two commoners. You run for the wood
Exa,
line.
you should put the armor back on.
Yeah,
It's
you
too
run for the
late.
wood line and find
How
the
long
biggest
until
tree
they
to hide
get there?
Moments,
does it seem?
like probably a
Yeah.
minute tops.
A minute?
Actually,
It's
It's
hold on.
medium armor.
Check.
Is that enough to dawn?
Dawn.
With help, you can dawn in half the time.
I'll
Bro,
do it. I'll
yeah.
help you.
Let me check.
This took us off.
Use your gravity to make it lighter.
Do that. That's how I help.
I'll fill the two
No,
of
it
them.
takes 5 minutes to dawn and 1 minute to doff.
Feels
Well-
bad.
I would have told him, like, hey, there are things in the clouds. If
2.5
they
minutes before.
If they come, when we first noticed them, I would have told the rest of the group, hey, there's shit up top. If it comes, it's gonna come quick. So here's the deal. The
So,
two of you run for the wood line as soon as we tell you to. Find the biggest tree.
Oh,
Hide there.
the second
Exit, you might want to start getting your armor on.
Exa, roll a dex check for me, just a straight one.
Not a gay one.
This will just see if you get your armor on in time.
Man, I keep forgetting.
I rolled a dexterity save, but it's the same as a dexterity check.
I'm helping.
13, I don't. You wouldn't get your armor on in time.
Yeah, no.
Fine, it's fine, it's fine.
You shouldn't have. Wonderful.
So, as you all prepare, you see these for birds pretty massive, probably like 10-foot wingspans, crackling electricity along their black smoky forms, start to spiral down towards you all.
How high up?
They're coming from quite a ways up. If you'd like to take an attack at them when they get to your range, you can, but their speed is enough that you'll get only one attack off.
Okay.
Alright.
Who's initiative? I'm missing Val's. Oh, there we go. I've missed it.
And they say white people don't season their food.
If we can make attacks before they come.
Yep. You hit. Which one are you hitting?
This one.
Okay, roll your damage. Oh, I hate that. Okay, I'll be keeping health on a separate piece of paper because there's 6 of them, and it's doing that stupid thing where it copies health for all of them.
That sucks.
Roll 20, we love it. It's great, but it has some bugs.
You get 2 Eldritch Blasts, right?
Yeah, I guess because you cast it twice at once, it's not 2 separate attacks.
Not 2
Yeah.
separate attacks.
So
Holding my action until one of them gets within swinging range.
Okay. So
I
you
have
all
a javelin.
prepare as they spiral down towards you, encasing you. You're holding with the javelin?
No, I was saying I have a javelin, but I don't really want to use it because it sucks. How would rage work in this instance?
You can hold to rage. I would say you can either hold an attack or hold to rage at the last second. Shouldn't be able to happen, but like if you rage too soon,
Yeah, that's the thing. I can't rage and then wait.
yeah.
So I just hold an attack and then I have to rage on my turn.
Okay. You're holding attack and raging on your turn. I'm writing damage down real quick. Okay. Is anybody else taking an attack as they descend upon you?
I'm holding in case we get close.
Okay.
I am going to. Within 30 feet of me, I was going to whip one of them. If they ever got 30 feet, within 30 feet.
Okay.
Gotta position ourselves.
So we'll remember that. But
Can we?
you can
get ready
reposition.
to-
Yeah. You can reposition yourself. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Oh wait, I lied. All of you make those attacks at disadvantage.
okay, so that'll just be my first attack.
Yep. Sorry.
If a 12 hits, we can just take the 6.
12 does not hit.
What's the lighting look like here? Is it all overcast?
It is. This is heavy rain, black skies, lightning illuminating things. That's why they're at.
Everything's a shadow.
Everything's a shadow.
Nice.
Well,
Did you say even the middle of the air?
No, you can't. The shadows are on surfaces.
True.
Do you want
That's kinda
to? Do you want to have me like fastball special you up next to one, you hit it, and then shadow step into another one shadow?
Oh shit.
Shadows are. Mistress, it is your turn.
I mean, technically they have shadows underneath their wings, right?
so how
You-
far away are these birds?
They're about 50 feet in the air, and up at angles to you.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Okay.
I just said DMs.
Sweet flips.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So you're just. What are you doing, Mistress?
TM stab. For me. Am I good to.
These are all Val specific DMs.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, I know. I'm waiting for Val to say something as a free action if need be.
He'll say it on his
No,
turn.
no, go ahead. Yeah, you're good. Keep going.
Anything you know. It's perfect. Okay. Say it has to be on the ground.
They're giant flying birds, so they might not ever be on the ground.
Wait, for the summon Fey spirit.
They don't have a fly speed, do they?
summon it on the back of a giant bird?
No, they don't have a fly
Oh.
speed, so yeah, they have to be on the ground. I imagine they hover a little bit, but they don't fly.
Yeah.
Can you summon it on
True.
the back of a giant bird?
Maybe.
I already had cast it. I was just checking if it would update my defense. Stats and DD. It doesn't. It's 14.
More ranged thing. I'm just gonna hold an action for something to come within 30 feet of me.
Okay. So when one hit comes within 30 feet of you, you will get an action. Aladim.
It's me.
This one dives towards you.
I was holding on for this.
Does a 14 hit.
Hold on. I was holding,
Yep.
but also
Okay.
and I am spending the key to stunning strike this.
Go for it. An 11 does not hit.
What the fuck up?
I have to spend that key before or after you roll.
You have to. From what Jake and I said, I have to call it before I make the roll.
Okay.
Because they can't just make 4 rolls and be like, yeah, that one, and that one, they hit, or all stunning strikes.
That's true.
Okay, so it comes at you with these very dark gemstone-like claws and tries to gouge you. And as you step out of the way by jumping in between them, and then its body goes straight through you and electrocutes you with the 21 to hit. And you take 7 lightning damage. But
Wait, hold on, what?
so it dives at you and you dodge out of its claws, but as it does, its smoky electrical body goes straight through you and electrocutes you as it does so. And you take 7 damage from it going through you from electricity, and then you take another 7 what type of damage is this?
Pierce.
Oh, another 7 electrical damage because it's the same type
Electric,
as hit
yeah.
that goes through you. As
You get hit.
a 21 does hit you. The first attack with the claws does not, but the second with the electrocute
Oh,
does.
see, I didn't hear the second one. That's why I was confused.
Yeah. And then it's going to use its other 10 feet of movement to try and move away from you and back up. So it's now behind you, but 5 feet in the air.
So, how much damage did I just take?
14 total.
Roll20 really needs something like the little icons that you put on the tokens, but one to
Yeah.
show numbers. Like you can just put a 10 on the top left and go, it's
I'm
10
going to
feet
color
high.
code these, but... Yeah, no, they really do for height.
All it needs to be is a number counter.
You can do it for DMs. Like, you can put the red circle is usually what we use for... I usually put height elevation in there, but not everybody can see that, so it doesn't really help. Soul, it is your turn.
I turn to X, grab him on the shoulder and say, "Don't worry about the armor," and cast Mage Armor.
On him or you?
On him?
Hey,
That's very kind of you.
No problem.
What is
Exa will remember this.
I already had it on me. I cast it every morning. It lasts 8 hours.
Yep. What is Soul? Is that Soul's turn?
That's Soul's turn. That's an action.
Okay.
And bonus action, give a thumbs up.
So Soul. Purple is going to come for you. And it's going to
Yeah,
make 2 attacks.
That
Oh,
was in 30 feet.
He has
I mean-
60 feet of movement. Oh, that is within 30 feet of you, yes.
We can do mine first and then.
Yeah, go
Maybe
ahead.
you
I've
were-
already rolled my
Yeah,
attacks.
'cause
I
you
just I
prepared.
can't turn off whisper rolling because of D&D Beyond 20.
Okay. That's fair.
I'm gonna try and turn it off, but
So 24 hit?
no- There's a.
Yes, a 24 hits.
You can toggle it to ask every time.
Where is that? Okay, I found it. It's set
Yeah,
to set to never whisper
That's
already.
Toggle
to ask every time to see if that changes things.
Is it large or smaller? Yeah. I'll pull the. I pull the creature.
Okay.
10 feet closer to me.
So it's going to change its course of action and use these attacks on you then. And it takes 5 points of damage.
Better than the wizard boy.
So does a 19 hit you?
Yeah.
So as you pull it, it pulls off course, and you pull these claws, and they scrape across your chest, dealing 2 piercing and 8 lightning damage. And the momentum from its dive carries into you for an additional 9 damage. So a total of 19.
Nice.
Jesus.
But that's its movement. It's stuck there because it took all of it to get to you.
That's half of my health.
That's half of my health.
Whoa, look
You know what's wacky? 19 is half of my health.
It was
Yeah,
high,
all of
it was
38
decently
health.
high rolls. And this is a
Guys,
deadly
I
encounter.
think we all have 38 health.
40.
The deadly encounter, he says.
I mean, they all have low health. It's glass cannons.
Yeah, that's a lot of less.
Yeah.
Wait.
You guys on statistic can kill them in 1 turn.
Glass cannons, yeah, that's a lot of
Yeah,
cannons.
1 turn, didn't come.
The damage dealers. Sorry, mistress.
Hey,
Okay.
well,
Many cannons.
it's been my turn and I didn't even kill him, so.
You cast mage armor.
Statistically, that's a lot of cannons.
That Aladdin does a 19 hit. So this one comes in and you are able to dodge. You get hit by the claws as you're raked for 11 points of damage, 15 counting the diving damage, but the electricity does not hit you with a fucking 12. But this one is also stuck on the other side of you.
So hold on, I just took 11 or 15.
15 total with the dive bomb damage.
Jesus.
Val. Your
Do I get?
your attack is procced.
I just get 1 attack though, right?
I usually hold full actions because if you can do it, I can do it.
Sweet. All right.
Wait a second.
Then I should have gotten more than just fucking JQ.
That's true.
I could have hit that bitch 4 times.
Then roll your attacks.
No, it's already passed.
Okay, Val, you can roll your 2 attacks. If you're holding an action, I let you. Well, so you couldn't hit him 4 times. You could have only hit him 2. You're holding your action, not your bonus action.
Okay, still.
Yeah. An 8 does not hit.
Oh, this was supposed to be reckless. Fuck.
Well, it is reckless considering you're doing it at normal, not disadvantage.
Why would it be a disadvantage?
It's raining. These things are obscured by heavy rain.
Okay, that's fair.
You still have 1 more attack, right? Don't you have extra attack? Yep. That does hit.
Clicking buttons. That is 20 damage then.
Okay.
It just
That is the one that
toggled
Soul
pretty
hit
much.
earlier, too.
Yeah,
What's that?
Soul and Exa, right?
Yeah. The one in front of you... did Soul and Exa target the same one?
I would have
Okay.
tried to down one.
So the one in front of you, Val, is killed with that damage. So this one is
Nice.
dead. We will...
Oh.
Can you let me put an X?
no, X. All right,
Maybe.
maybe.
Fuck you.
Hey, that's better.
Actually, sorry, I skipped your turn. Now Val, it is your actual turn. So you killed it
Yep.
before it could deal damage to you.
I did. I'm gonna run over there.
Blinking.
Go into a rage. And then...
Do lightning damage to the Stormbird.
Right?
I'm sure it's vulnerable to it.
these are still just normal attacks, right?
You know, reckless if you want. Yes.
Well,
Reckless makes it normal.
I get it.
Flanking.
Flanking.
Yeah, but you don't get double advantage in 5e.
True.
Yeah, but-
Oh yeah, you
No.
don't have to reckless, so you don't get they don't get advantage on you. Yes.
Yes.
That does not.
Wait,
hit.
was my attack supposed to be?
I forgot to catch it, so you're fine.
Okay.
That was on me. So.
Yeah, that sucks.
You swipe twice, and it just like as you swipe through the smoky body, it seems to move around your blade.
Cool. Don't like that, but cool.
Aladdin, it is your turn. You have advantage on the one to the top.
It's other Stormbird's
Or,
turn.
you know, normal
Skip
attacks.
the Stormbird.
You did skip the.
Oh, I did. You're right. Thank you. Exa.
No problem. There you
All
go.
right.
Rixa.
I'm up.
Always looking out for you.
It's not even asking me.
Weird.
Oh wait.
You're not up yet. It's
Oh, he's attacking.
yeah,
me.
he's
All right, yeah.
attacking you. Your
That's
AC.
I found it. There's whisper rolls specifically for monsters. A 12 for the first one and a 19 for the second.
Only the 12 hits, thanks to JR. Otherwise, they vote. Sorry, only the 19 hits, thanks to JR. Otherwise, they vote.
Only the 12, not the 19. Thanks, JR.
So it is 11 damage. Or no, sorry. It is 20 total damage from the claws that rake through your body and then the dive attack.
Wait, only one of them hit.
Yes, but the dive attack is if they dive 30 feet and hit somebody, they do an additional 2d8 damage.
Okay, well, I just took more than half my health in one hit.
Aladdin, it is your turn. And it will use its movement to go through you because it can, but it's stuck there.
Alright.
Both of those hit. That one.
God, I'm just saying, they're all within a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, just do it.
Do it, cast Fireball.
Just we'll pick up the pieces later.
Are you doing? Are you doing any bonus actions, Aladdin?
He dead.
No, not even close. Val missed both of his attacks on him.
We'll figure it out. We can kill them in one turn.
I said they have low health if you don't roll nat ones on both of your damage dice.
And it's because Solenex shot him.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
That's it.
Okay. This one is going to go for Val.
Wow, what a rude dude.
Right? Is he at disadvantage because it's fucking
Because it's what?
Gemstone
Obscured.
claws.
obscured vision?
No, they're part of the storm.
I don't know.
Do either of those hit?
25 hits, 12 does not hit.
So 3 piercing, 5 lightning, which is halved, and 4 dive attack damage. So, and you're raging, so all of that is halved.
Yeah, so what's the total?
7, 12, 6 damage total.
Man, these guys ain't got nothing. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Says the barbarian tank. Exa, it is your turn.
You know it.
Barbarian tank with lightning resistance.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on this one.
Okay.
The bonus action. And then I'm going to swing at it with my spear.
That hits. That hits. Well, that hits. Do you have advantage for some reason?
No.
No, disadvantage. So that hits still because both of them.
Okay, that's my one attack, right?
That. Oh, let me put this to the back. That does hit.
Okay, so
Love to see it.
Did you do Hex or Hunters? You did Hex, I'm guessing.
I did Hex. I said Hunter's Mark because I played Toes yesterday. Ignore that 6, so that's 4 damage from Hunter's Mark, 19, 27 damage.
He is looking very hurt.
Oh my god, it's not even dead.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Because that one wasn't attacked yet, yeah. Mistress. I wish the auras were working, so you can see how hurt a decent bit of them are.
2 questions.
Yes.
What elevation is this one? Oh, hold on, think. This one, and what, like, are these both at person level?
They're like 5 or 6 feet in the air, so they're easily within hitting distance. They had to use most of their movement to just get down to you.
Okay. So I'm gonna move here. Yeah, I'm gonna move here. Summon my Fey spirit.
Okay.
It's gonna be the furious one.
Okay.
Actually.
50 Shades of Fey.
Don't go there. Wait.
Yeah. It'll be the furious spirit. Yeah. That's my action. Bonus action.
How could it ever be the joyous spirit? He's such a good guy.
Bonus action, I'll use 3 dice out of my pool of the bomb
Okay.
to heal myself. Oof. That's my turn. The Fae will immediately jump here.
Okay.
It already, yeah. It has advantage, so it'll be normal.
So who'd you heal with the 10 hit points?
Herself?
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry, yeah.
What?
Normal.
Yep, normal attack. Sorry, I thought you were just saying that.
No,
13
I was making sure that it was.
Yep, 13 does hit.
Oh, nice.
You'll love to
Yeah.
see that.
It had 5 hit points left.
Yeah.
It would stop doing that.
That's my turn.
Okay. And that's the Furious Spirit's turn also.
Yep.
Oladim.
Yeah. No.
And it is going to try and fly away from you 50 feet back up in the air.
Okay, so I'll take a reaction.
Does hit. Okay. That one, you do decent damage, but it does fly, it does get back up into the air. Soul, your turn.
You hate to see it. I would like to. Oh, that guy's 50 feet up. I will. Who has range? I guess Maxa has range. I have disadvantage with Scorching Ray. So I'll cast haste on Val.
Okay, Val, you have an extra action now.
That is my go. Actually, I'll still do that, but I have a question. During the day and the day before, I could have copied down that spell, right, from the scroll.
From the time you've spent, like, especially while they were burying people, yeah.
All right, I'll just make a note.
Okay, Val, you have haste cast on you. Soul.
Yes. You'll cast shield. So 14 to 19 doesn't hit the first one. The second one technically does. Strength save.
Don't do the strength save. It's something. I'm not including that part because it's really complicated.
Yeah.
But D&D Beyond is D&D Beyond.
All right. So since it didn't dive bomb, just the 4 damage. And
Yes.
I shield the other one. All right.
And this is going to try and fly away now, up in the air. So Mistress and Soul, you can both make opportunity
I
attacks.
used my reaction, and I can't
choose
any good opportunity attacks.
Mistress,
They
if you
don't have
try and
war
if you want to use
cast
your Yakuwa, you can.
Do. Actually, yes. Disadvantage?
Yeah. No, regular because
Add
it was
regular 'cause
flanking with Soul when it left. That does hit.
Sick.
The other Stormbird.
What does the Yakuwa look like again? It's like a curved blade,
It-
like
Yeah, it's like a curved blade on a pole, but
Yeah,
it doesn't have
straight like
reach.
Well, those are
like-
both towards Aladdin, but I don't think they hit.
question mark.
No, you can throw it though.
This one is going to try and fly away as well. Aladdin, you don't have a reaction yet, but Val does.
Valeri.
Yeah. I have to keep going and clicking other
That
things.
bad boy.
Is that 23?
Yes, it is, because I'm raging.
That's my shit.
That has literally no, but yeah, it's barely alive. But it is your turn, Val.
I'm gonna move. A good point. We're gonna attack 3 times now. Because I can use hasted action just to attack once, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I looked that up when he cast it on, so he does. I was like, does extra attack work with that?
No, it's just one.
16.
Both hit, and that's that kills it.
It's a disgusting amount of damage.
Yeah,
Bah.
disgusting amount of damage is great.
Absolutely mental.
Which of these 3 is on the ground within reach?
All 3 of them are up in the
All
air.
3 are,
How high?
About 40 to 50 feet each.
Okay.
They
They got up high enough to reuse their dive bomb.
That's cool.
They're some
Hoping they were
bitches,
within
huh?
halberd range at least.
Bitches, huh?
I'm gonna fling a javelin at the one that I hurt really bad.
With that last 18.
Yep. 13.
13 does hit.
Sweet, 8 damage against that one.
Gamer.
That is enough to kill it.
Awesome.
Heyo.
So I moved 10 feet. Yeah, I'll move over to there.
Okay. Aladdin.
I'm going to just hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. The one down here.
It's
How many is?
40 feet.
What kind of roll would you use for the shadow step around to?
You want to shadow step where?
On, like, up underneath it, grab it.
So
and
the shadows are cast against the ground, and the shadows that are like it's creating on its own body is not big enough for you to fit through. Like these birds are probably your size.
just big enough? Are they small?
No, they're birds. They take up a large area, but they're only like 4 or 5 feet long. And the shadows that they're thin, like their wings aren't 5 feet long or 5 feet wide against their bodies. So like shadows are created against the ground, so shadow stepping into the air would be really rough.
Right, but there's shadows underneath it is what I'm saying. Like a natural shadow would be formed on the bottom side of the bottom.
I always view shadow step as like it's where the shadow meets the ground. You have to step out of a solid surface. I mean, if you want to try and roll a dex for it, go for it. I'll probably just make the DC high to see this, but like, go for it. No, you step into the ground, but you don't find purchase in the area you're trying to get to. Okay. If one comes within range, you got it. Exa?
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Is the one I marked still alive?
No, Chris killed it.
Alright, well then I'm gonna switch my mark to this one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot at it twice with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That doesn't hit.
Neither
Don't
hit.
think that hit. Alright.
13 is the AC. You send 2 bolts and they seem to go through its body. Mistress?
Would like.
To range.
I was
Yes.
just thinking that.
Val's already raging.
This one is in the air.
Yep.
Maybe not for long.
Nope.
Why not?
Disadvantage.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Thorn Whip.
Thorn Whip is 30 feet, right?
Yes.
This is...
Is it past it?
Probably a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
If you'd like to hold your action to Thorn Whip and it gets within 30, you can.
You'd like to run and like wall run up Val's chest to get an extra 5 feet.
I don't want to put hoof prints into your chest.
Also, unless
Okay.
you're all at M, who can do that?
I mean, Val's a big boy.
No, but like, the mistress isn't dexterous.
Mistress is also a big boy.
True.
Yeah.
You big enough?
Okay. Then.
I can
Shut
imagine
up.
you going for that and just drop kicking Val.
And now there's hoof prints in your chest. Okay. Change of plans.
That automatically.
Ice knife. Disadvantage?
That's crazy.
No. Isn't Ice Knife you just pick a point? Oh no, you still throw it. Yeah, it'd be at a disadvantage.
After that.
I create a shard of ice and fling it at a creature within range.
Yeah, so it's an attack spell.
And
so-
then it explodes.
Yeah.
Okay, so disadvantage. Cool.
The hit itself misses, but the explosion does still do damage.
Yes. If it fails.
Oh yeah.
It depends on how close you miss, I guess.
Nice.
Does it do-
Waste
Stat
of
damage, yeah.
a second level.
What's your Furious Spirit doing?
It wasn't a waste. 8 cold damage. Or 4.
Furious Spirit is... Shoot. Can't do anything. Yeah. Can it hold its action?
I would guess so. It has its own turn.
Put it here then.
Okay, so if that thing comes down and dive bombs any of you, it will get an attack. This one is going to go for all of them, because you are the closest.
Where's your disadvantage?
Yep, so the first one doesn't hit. That does hit, however.
Punch pure light.
No, it still has a little health left. This one was the one that wasn't really that hurt. Yep. And then you also get die bob damage. So 16 total damage. But it used it, and it's going to go through you, but that's the rest of its movement. Soul, it is your turn.
these creatures.
They're fun. I found them.
Yeah.
For do I think it's raining so heavily that they would be like resistant to arcade fire?
Shoot it and find out. Your fire you shot earlier seemed to do damage.
All right. Let's.
Good night, Sphinx. Sorry this is running a little late.
Yeah, we'll be
This is about to end. I just didn't want to start up a session with like one
Yeah.
turn of combat.
I'll fire. Scorching rays disadvantage.
Yep.
At the one in front of all of them, and pivot if I kill it.
Okay.
Scorching ray. 1,
Misses.
2,
Hits.
3.
Hits.
I'd love to see it.
It does not kill it.
Oh, which one?
The one in front of you is down to red, like red. This one is going to die bomb Mistress, but I think Val, the Spirit, and Mistress, or Val and the Spirit are both holding attacks, I believe.
Storm attacks.
Miss.
Or did you not hold? Oh yeah, you did. So
Yeah, it's storm attacks. So unless it moves within and then out of my melee range.
does the 17 hit Mistress? I forget her armor class.
Yeah, it does.
So 7 damage to Mistress. And technically it would move out of your... It would come down and barely move out.
Of my range?
Technically, because it would come down and... flight paths are weird.
That's cool. I'll take it.
For the hold action for the Furious Spirit, is that it normal or disadvantage?
I would say because it's small, it's also flanking with you, so you can make it normal.
Okay, so 15 hits on the short sword as it hits me,
Yes.
and then make another one because of opportunity?
Yeah, go for it. See if you can finish this off.
Dead.
Yep. No matter what you roll, it had 4 health. Val, the only one left is the one behind Aladdin. What'd you say?
Okay. How hurt is this one looking?
Dead.
Red.
Red.
Oh,
Dead,
okay.
dead, red.
So I'm gonna take
Red dead.
Red dead.
Because it's regular.
Like if Soul hadn't rolled 2 nat 1s. Okay.
Oh, these are all regular attacks, by the way.
Yeah.
Because I have advantage.
Yeah, you kill it. But that's where we'll end this session because we are
Almost
15 minutes over. If you guys want to loot or anything, we can start. I just don't want to start combat with literally a turn and a half of
This
combat.
lightning.
But
I just want to point out I did 51 damage, and then if you count the reaction I took right before it, it was 74.
74
Shout out.
damage in 1 turn as a level 6.
Gamer. That
Good
was
shit.
good. Good.
When
stuff.
Great
Nice.
Weapon Master hits, it hits hard.
Well,
Thanks for sticking around late, guys.
Yep.
Combat ran a little longer than we intended. We also spent a little bit too much time peeing on NPCs.
yeah, that was definitely like, wow, they burned the
Bro.
first hour just pissing on each other. That's
Pissing contest.
But hey, I think the best thing from this session to come out is
Hey,
Soul has a
we
giant.
grew
up
as a
top.
group, peeing on each other.
and
Well,
Soul
also
grew in the
And
seeing each
shower.
other
Grew.
naked.
Grew as an individual.
As an individual, his personality grew.
He has 3
We're
horns.
gonna raid a friend of ours though,
Yeah.
so stick around for a minute.
Jess, who is playing with Dustin, who is her best buddy, and it's his birthday. Birthday. It's their birthday today.
Also,
Alright.
before you go, check out Pinfinity, because we're
Ooh.
doing a giveaway with them. Kind of sponsoring? Partnering. Words, it's late. We're partnering with Pinfinity for a giveaway for collectible, like, enamel pins, but they're augmented with, like, alternate reality. Really freaking cool. Go to the Discord channel, giveaway channel, and check it out. There's some videos and pictures, and you can enter to win 3 D&D pins.
Yeah, and they're really
Yeah.
All fantastic.
they are
They're
really cool.
fancy as fuck.
And all me, Julian. All right. Good
Okay.
stream tonight.
Good
guys.
night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good stuff.
Yeah.